Oh, I got jump scared. Hello, everybody. It's me, Comic Fire. It's an ASMR stream now. Yeah. Listen to this really quiet ASMR. Listen to this really quiet ASMR. I did not test the audio for the. Is that looks like it's peaking? Is that peaking? It sounds loud. I'm gonna lower my mic a bit. That looks loud. Hello, everybody. I'm back to my my usual recording setup, so I can shit. I have to close OBS and then open it back. Is this gonna fuck me up? What is this EXP thing on the stream? When did that start? That wasn't there when I streamed last, and that was like 2 weeks ago. No. I wonder if I could... Can I just hit open with, Because I want to do this, I have to run it as the administrator. OBS is already running. Launch anyway. Well, what happens if I launch anyway? What the hell have I done? What have I done? What on earth have I done? Alright, well, I guess I'll have to shut the stream down real quick. Okay, let's see if I do this really fast, maybe it won't bother anything. Best. Alright, did that work? Sure looks like it. You're still here, so maybe. Well, look at all of my little gamers grinding. Look at all my little grinding gamers. Alright, well, it says Cameron Baker is the #1 fan. When I hit on top fans, so that means, they get, a cake. A chocolate chip cookie cake. Alright, let's take a look-see. I need to actually set this up now. Yeah, there we go. So I got some, I got some mods installed. Let's lower the volume on that. It's blowing my ears out. I got some mods installed because, it turns out modding this game is very, very easy. It is quite literally plug and play. You just download the files, put it in the folder, and boom, your mods have taken effect. So I got 2 of them, where it skips the giant intro scene. Because, like, it gives you, like, 4 logos before you can start, and you have to mash X through it, and it doesn't work all the time. So I don't like it. Holy shit, Tyler, are you okay? Wow. I'm glad you're recovering, at least. That sucks. But you had that happen, now that you're recovering. That would be a really mean thing to say. Yeah, seriously, you can rely... Well, plus the last 2 streams, I'll be totally honest, they weren't very good anyway, because I had internet issues, and... I did consider entirely starting the Dragon Quest series over, but, I've decided, no. I won't be doing that, actually. Hold up, I have to hatch eggs in Pokefarm real quick. If I'm lucky, I'll get an Elekimp. Son of a bitch, didn't get a shiny. Gamers, I'm gambling, sort of. Oh, I didn't pay money for it. I would never pay money for a... Never pay money for a fan-made video game to a property they don't own the rights to. That just sounds like a great way for you to lose your money. Well, to be fair, even with the official games, I don't spend money. When's the last time I've spent money in a game. I guess technically RuneScape, because I used my Google Rewards money to buy bonds. But I think the last time I put, like, money into a video game... No, that would have been a... Well, yeah, but I paid for the subscription last year. My subscription's about to run out, too. I don't think I'm going to re-up it. No, the last thing I paid money for was, December. Pokemon TCG Pocket. They had a 50% off sale, all the Pokemon, the Pokegold or whatever they call it. And the Erica stuff was about to leave the store. So I was like, yeah, it's 50% off. Whatever, it's Christmas, I want it. So I bought it. And you know what? I've been using it. I've had that Erica stuff in my file, entirely since that December. It has been 7 months with it. I dare say I got my money's worth. Oh shit, good job, Epic. Ugh. I gotta start thinking about that kind of stuff again soon, man. This freelance shit ain't going too hot. Gen 7 sitting cute. I was thinking about, like, because they showed the Alola sitting cuties. I have to get my... There we go. There we go. I had to do DS4 to Windows. I had to think about what Alola sitting cuties I would want, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna grab Meltan and Melmetal, because they're some of my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon. Marshadow is my actual favorite, but I already have a Marshadow plush. But then they showed the Alola sitting cuties, and Meltan and Melmetal aren't part of that, because, like, even though it's a Gen 7 sitting cutie set, I guess, it's not, Meltan and Melmetal are Gen 7, but they're not Alola, so they didn't get included. Which sucked! So now I'm, like, probably gonna get Magearna, Zeraora, and Golisopod. I think Zeraora's really cool, Magearna's really cool, and Golisopod was my favorite until I realized how much I loved Marshadow. You gonna gamble on P5X? No. Even, well, even if they were grouped in with Gen 8, they would be wrong, because they're Gen 7. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was still Gen 7. I don't care what the official things say. Fucking, I already forgot what I was gonna say. Am I gonna gamble on P5X? No, I don't spend money on gachas. I'm entirely free to play on that. Like, Fire Emblem Heroes... I accumulated, like, those 500 orbs I had entirely free to play. The first partner Pokemon... It's stupid. That does not roll off the tongue. Just say starter. Everyone knows what you're talking about. Or say with, like, what is it? Like, they call pseudos powerhouses. That one chaps my ass. Let's venture forth. Let me not just sit here with the... not Prelude. What is Interlude? Is it Interlude for, Dragon Quest? It's Prelude for, Final Fantasy. But yeah, remember how in the last few streams it had the Xbox, glyphs? I got a mod, so it has the PS4 glyphs. Which is really funny, because, this game did not come out on the PS4, so these glyphs should not exist. They are the thing that should not be. Let's hear that group name, buddy. Crimson Hearts. I like it. It's sufficiently badass. Look at this, we are playing Dragon Quest III. I am just really happy with, having, Dragon Quest III on, Butterfly! I need a heal, what the hell happened to me? Well, okay. Keep forgetting it's 4th of July. Heard a firework and just about jumped 3 feet out of my feet. Hey, Whopper reached level 15. Dragon Quest III DS is not a thing that exists. But Dragon Quest HD-2D on a PC in glorious 60 frames. I think this game looks good. I gotta say, I do have a penchant for playing it during really bad political upheaval in the US, so that's certainly something. But now that I'm streaming it, I'm not gonna let that bother me. The big bastard of a bill doesn't exist here, bucko. We're playing fucking Dragon Quest. At least in this game, we can take our fat, we can take the fat old evil, Archfiend and stab him in the face. Hello, Ace. Yeah, I like, Dragon Quest, I don't know, I still think Octopath looks like shit, but, Dragon Quest 3 and Live Alive, I think, look really good. Yeah, I don't know what this EXP system is. If you hit the fastest, it's now a speed run. You have to make a new account and start commenting to see how fast you can hit 75 experience. And the faster you can, like, we're gonna have a speed run board on top of that. I guess I could talk about this video idea because I never got around to actually doing it. So if Epic, if you're here, you can enjoy this one because I feel like it's up your alley. Because it's cowboy posting, essentially. But it was, I was gonna, like, download a voice changer, and then I realized that, the voice changing thing costs money, and I don't really want to pay. It's like a subscription, too, and I don't want to do all that. Like, just fucking sell me a product, goddamn. But I wanted to do a thing where it was, like, a summoning salt video for, like, a really stupid speedrun category, so I was gonna do Live Alive and Live Alive HD-2D. There's a point early on where, when you play as the cowboy in the, you know, the Wild West story, you're like, oh, I'll take a drink, and the guy gives you, he's like, oh, what, you should be having a glass of milk, you pussy. And you can, like, take it, and the guy's like, yeah, you fucking drink that milk, pussy. And I was like, gonna make, like, a whole video about Live Alive milk percentage speedruns. And, I never got around to that, and I don't think it's actually gonna happen, so enjoy that. There's gonna be, like, a video, like, my plan was, like, to, like, have it, like, it's like, oh, yeah, like, the speedrun began, where, like, and then you go through the entire game up to that point before doing that chapter, and then I'd have a thing that was like, but then, a new strategy was discovered, and it's like choosing that chapter first, and it's like, this revolutionized milk percentage. Like, I had funny ideas for it, and I just never really got around to it. I should probably get into that. I love Ultimate Chicken Horse. I should do that. We should stream that more often. Yeah, they're making a sequel to it. It's like Ultimate Raccoon Chicken or something. I'm very excited for that. Yeah, if I ever get around to, like, doing, like a New Year's stream or something. Like a nice, like, holiday stream with the homies, you know? Because that was a lot of fun doing that as, like, a, Because I remember that one time we streamed it with Sages, and I was drinking, rum and ginger ale. And at one point, I was so hammered that I didn't even realize that I was just constantly dying. All I was doing was holding right on the D-pad, and just immediately dying. And after a while, I, like, snapped back in it. I'm like, okay, maybe someone else should take my turn. I'll say, oh yeah, it's the only time I've ever gotten drunk on stream, and that's not true. We just had that Regigigas shiny hunt thing. I see a treasure chest. Did I already open that one? Boy, that is as far away as humanly possible, isn't it? Oh well. Yeah, that was a very, you want to get drunk now? No. Fucking, I forgot my Southern Comfort up, you know, with the family. So, like, now I don't have my Southern Comfort. I was like, oh, I'm gonna bring home everything. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss anything. And here I am, sans Southern Comfort. I do have rum, though. It's strong rum, too. Well, no, it's the rum I drank on the stream. So I don't know, maybe we can get drunk tomorrow. Yeah, let's have a Saturday. You're right, Brad. We could. Hello, what do we have here? Ah, we got pot money. We could have a, because I still need to hunt Suicune. Let's see if this works. Ah, they're all faster than my... DuckTales, get your damn turn! So I started watching Dragon Ball Daima. And, this shit rocks. Like, that's what I was doing for most of today, up until the stream started, was watching, Dragon Ball Daima. And I do love how at some points that it just really just becomes a nature documentary. Where it's like, oh, hey, by the way, did you know this, that, and the other thing about Dragon Ball lore? And they're like, oh, wow. How convenient that that was never brought up until now. But I love it. It's a fun show. Mostly, I just like when, a big thing I noticed I like about, Dragon Ball is when... I don't super care for the fight scenes, necessarily. Anymore. Now that I'm not, now that I'm not a dumb kid. That's obviously underselling it. I really like the slice of life, more calm moments. Like, I noticed that with, one of the Dragon Ball Z movies. I think it was, yeah, it was BoJack Unbound when I was watching it. There's, like, a moment at first where it's like, hey, like, we get to see the guys after the aftermath of Cell. And I really liked that. It was fun. And then the main bad guys come in, and the fight scenes aren't interesting enough to carry the whole half of the movie. So I'm like, well, I want to go back to the fun stuff. Or that was the same thing with Dragon Ball Superhero. I was like, oh, this is great. And then the Cell Max stuff started, and I stopped caring. Not to say it was bad. I still think Superhero is great. But I was definitely much more interested in, the homies just goofing, you know? No, what was it? I think Broly... I watched the... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it didn't put me too far away. After Moltres, Suicune, and Heatran... Well, after those, I'm entirely done with, Ultra Moon shiny hunting. Oh shit, a bastard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the fun thing was them goofing around at the tournament. Like, the fight scenes, yeah, they might have been whatever, but, like, I just liked seeing them happy and doing things in that, like, time of the aftermath of Cell and, you know, before Boo starts. Is this... Am I remembering this right? Yes. I didn't know if you had to do this one a certain pattern or if you could just... The fact that it was, you know... Boy, sometimes I just can't talk or get an idea out. That, as long as you hit the right buttons, it didn't matter what order, but I was clearly incorrect about that. Undertale. But the last big legendary hunt that I want to do is probably Zygarde in Dynamax Adventures. And after that, I guess I'm tapped. I could, I guess, fire up Go and get, I think Solgaleo will... No, are Solgaleo and Lunala coming back shiny? I don't know if they are. I probably should have played and got Zacian and Zamazenta shiny, but I didn't. I mean, because the whole point of that was, like, I already have them shiny because I got them from the distribution event towards the end of Sword and Shield. But, what was I gonna say? I already got them shiny, so, like, the only thing of having Zacian and Zamazenta would be, like, I could nickname them. But I don't really know what I would bother nicknaming a Zacian or a Zamazenta. I think all I named... Well, what did I name, Do I have a prayer ring on hand? I need some... I need some of that gosh dang MP. Whopper, get your MP back. Alright, don't break on me. Don't break on me. Fuck! That ought to be fine. Alright, who needs the juice? You need some juice. And now you need some juice. To Icarus. Who has the lowest stamina? It's the Monster Master that I'm using incorrectly. I'm just give it to DuckTales. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't really know what I would nickname a Zacian or a Zamazenta, so I'm not super concerned about... No, you get a ton of stat boosting seeds in this game. It's kind of ridiculous. Like,
how did you find your way here?
Hey, look, this guy's new.
Don't tell me you're lost. It hardly matters. I'm feeling kind today, so I won't make you suffer much.
That was so clever. This dude really threw me off the first time I fought the gang, because I'm like, oh, holy shit, this didn't have a boss here. Let's just take the... oh, I need to turn, I need to turn everyone's, thing back onto, control. Tactics, all follow orders. Oh, he's very kinky. This dude's like a mall. Anyone remember that one? Yeah, I knew that Zacian was, canon female. Oh, DuckTales is still asleep. I think it's something like, Zamazenta's like, oh, its sister does this, and it's talking about, Zacian. Yeah, we'll go Call of the Wild. Alright, we're looking good. The real magic of Five Guys is spending a lot of money on hamburger. Yo, DuckTales, can you wake the fuck up, Tails? Alright, let's... Yeah, let's just do this so we can get rid of that. Let's hit Bang, and we'll go Call of the Wild again. Alright, bang is not very good. Boy, that kill is still not that... Oh, shit, there goes DuckTales. Oh, well, I think I've just damn well died here, haven't I? Yeah, I'm hosed. Well, that sucks. I guess I didn't plan that one through very well. I was gonna say, Brad, I'm sipping on an ice-cold ghost right now. Wow, fuck off with the healing. Just let me die! I want to go home! A res item at this point of the game? No way, man. Of course, now we're, like, doing, like, decent damage. What flavor goes? Sour black cherry, which I described to Kish as, how did I describe it? Capri Sun that was angry at you. Alright, well, alright, now I'm... There we go, now I've sufficiently died. But the cool thing is, you can just rematch. Which I didn't find out until, what was it? The Dying Fire fight, if you know, you know. God, that fight was fucked. Yeah, let's go with the dodgy. God damn it, I've done it again, haven't I? Yeah, take it easy, Tyler. I hope you feel better. Now, follow orders. Listen to me! Hell, let's do crack. Ah, see, that dodgy dance is great, isn't it? You can fuck off with that. Yeah, if we just really, like, laser focus in on that DP. Yeah, see, we're doing way better this time. Hey, I like the look of that. Alright, let's get the hero on healing duty, because everyone's starting to look a little, effed. Everyone's starting to look a little effed the H up. Perfect. Where's my dodgy dance? If the hero goes again, my dodgy dance was up, Jesus. Alright, let's defend. And go Call of the Wild. Okay, perfect. Now everyone else is starting to look a little hort. Okay. Alright, fortunately everyone has a medicinal herb, so we'll just take the turn and heal. Unless Whoosh just fucks me up. Okay, no Whoosh. Okay. Pop another dodge. No, you need to be on full-time healing duty. I feel like Call of the Wild should ignore the accuracy. Alright, perfect. It does! It's wonderful! Okay, fucking wind sickles. Forgot about the gosh dang wind sickles. Everyone toke up! Oh, still alive. Yes! Let's see if Shocking Slash will work. Oh, I need to get Kabuff. Have I not had Kabuff up this whole time? Jeepers. Alright, good rolls. Alright, half down. Yeah, do that. It's hard to say, because I don't know if I want to go for Attacker or just keep spamming Call of the Wild. Let's just go Call of the Wild, because it's not looking like they're... Hell, I don't even know if Kabuff is a great use of time. Alright, you need it the most from here. Alright, just go back to using Propeller Blade. You, on the other hand, use Sizzle. Ooh, that's looking good. Oh, that swoosh! Oh, you should not get to be able to attack twice if you fire off a swoosh. Well, especially now that I'm dazzled, I really don't have any other choice but to... Come on, we are right there. Don't swoosh me. I guess that's the only downside about having, not having a Yes! Not having a priest this run is I'm constantly on the back foot with healing for now. But that'll be fixed. We'll do better. Oh, DuckTales leveled up twice. Not bad. And Zap! Maybe it would have been a good idea to wait until I got Zap. I bet that thing's weak to Zap. That feels like something that'll happen. Oh, Five Guys missed out on that, huh? Great.
Seems I misjudged you. Oh, but I mustn't let down the Archfiend. This key cannot fall into your hands. Listen, don't celebrate just yet. My life may be spent, but the boss troll will make short work of you.
Isn't that not for a long time? I mean, it's not like this is a super long game. I think I just stopped playing before I got to the boss troll. We get the magic key. Wonderful. I saw one mod that's, well, there's like a bunch of mods to like kind of restore it to, the game to like more how like the NES version was, or like the older versions. Like, here's a mod that keeps you from restoring HP or MP when you level up. Here's a mod that makes it so you can't zoom inside dungeons. Stuff like that. Which is cool. I don't necessarily... I mean, I would never use it. I like the little additions. If I wanted to play the old versions, I would. I think I just straight up did. I still like the old versions. They're still worth playing. This is a very different experience to any other version of Dragon Quest III. Speak! It's like that Seal video. My thief is dead. Can you bring him back? Yeah, that's kind of the issue, is that evac really doesn't have a point in this game. Especially with how like, you get it before you get zoom, but... it doesn't take much longer to get zoom. Yeah, no, it's definitely got more to it than just being Dragon Quest III and Octopath. They fleshed out the battles a lot here, I'd say. Which I think threw me off, because, like, I was still trying to play it like one of the older versions, and when it kept not working, I kept getting a little frustrated. But I just don't think anything I played at that time was gonna gel for me. Sometimes you just have to realize that, you're just gonna have some shit. And, like, sometimes you just gotta realize, like, oh, yeah, like, I'm not in the mood, and nothing I do is ever gonna get me in the mood, so whatever. I did consider Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 streams, but, why didn't I? I think it's just because I don't really know enough about 2. And with how grindy it is, like, at least with 1, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing, but I need to actually sit down and beat 2 at some point. I've never gotten very far in Monsters 2. And I remember being all, super excited for, the translation of the 3DS remake, and then I just never played that either. Isn't that golden claw down here? Sages! Oh, yeah, wow, I forgot the items would still work to do that. Everyone, there's a gosh dang Sages in the group. That's the Sage Master 15. Of Final Fantasy XI fame. You guys ever play Final Fantasy XI? Me neither. I should. Where is the golden claw down here? Is there like a door I have to hit, or is it in a different spot? I know it's in the basement. I just don't remember which part of the basement. I mean, I say, like, yeah, I should probably play Final Fantasy XI, and I haven't even finished, you know, A Realm Reborn yet. Like, Final Fantasy MMOs clearly are a slow process for me. I'll beat A Realm Reborn one day. Maybe. I mean, why not? Ah! Well, these fireworks are like... If you kill 5 guys, I will be so peeved. 5 Guys has had enough today. Did you use the herb? Bleak Falls Borrow. Why did I think it was here? Well, I remember... Oh, 5 Guys is already pretty high level. I don't think it's going to miss the experience that much. Hey, that sounds nice. I remember it was always with the people I knew in high school, they were like, oh yeah, like Final Fantasy XI doesn't count, it's online, and 14's not going to count either. Well, I think a lot of people say that, but it's not like, you know, Dragon Quest X, where like, yeah, that doesn't count because it's fucking never coming over here. And it looks like the fan translation stalled out, too. Which, I don't blame them. Apparently it was kind of a thankless process. Oh, whatever. I don't even need the golden claw. Alright, where do I go from here? I need to go to Asham and go east. You know how the other... I think one other stream I mentioned, like, messing up, east and west? I was playing something the other day. It might have... I was looking at a guide for something, I was looking at a guide for something, and they messed up east and west. I followed the, No, it was a Trials of Mana guide. And, they beefed east and west, and it made me fight one more battle than I wanted to. So, When I do it, it's a cute uwu bean moment. When someone else does it, it is a hate crime. I ended up beating Trials of Mana. It's not a particularly long game. I think I put, like, 20 hours into that run. So it also probably depends on the character you start out with, because they all have, like, different, Could you fuck off? The 4th of July is stupid. Can you guys hear those fireworks? That shit's loud in my ears, and I've got a headset on. I played as Duran, and I thought Trials of Mana... How did I describe it? I said it was the most B-tier game that I've ever played, but I enjoyed it more than some S-tier games. So I just cut the difference and said it was an A-rank game, and if I were still supporting Square Enix monetarily, I would say go for it. It's probably on sale. Though I'm also starting to think I've just lost that fight, and there's no point boycotting, so... Whatever. Nordy the dwarf! Oh yeah, you don't need that yet. I think we can warp here now, though, so it's still worth the effort. Time to buy comic of Final Fantasy XI. Not quite yet. What am I... Well, yeah, because I'm gonna go hang out with Casey in the latter part of this month. I did just get Casey Dark Souls 2. So that's gonna be a fun stream to go blind through Dark Souls 2 with someone who's never played Dark Souls, which is exactly how I got into Dark Souls. Excuse me. We also have a lot of guns here. It's sometimes you get confused as to which is which. Thought someone was knocking on the door, but it is merely my cat a-scratching in his box of litter. Dude, the AI burst is gonna be so fucking funny. Like, that's just gonna be pure schadenfreude. And I also feel bad for, like, anyone that bought a, like, an AI-powered phone, and they just... But no, I was gonna say, like, oh, I don't really give a shit, but... Yeah, I do, because people are buying phones right now, and they get stuck with it, and they're just gonna get stuck with bricks. The burst is going to be very funny. Unfortunate people are going to get caught up in it, but boy howdy... Am I going to laugh when people who are multi-billionaires off of this keep all of their money and don't actually feel any pain and all of their workers get laid off? I'm just I'll be stoked when fucking ChatGPT goes away so I can stop, like... Because, like, I'll listen to, like, Mom, like, watching YouTubers. And she's like, yeah, like, this one dude who, like, runs a fucking... farm, and he's like, yeah, and he's like building a house on his farm or something, and he's like doing it without any like contractors or anything. He's like, I'm doing it all myself, and he's like, so I asked ChatGPT on how to install this stuff in the basement, and I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Like, are you just honest to God fucking stupid? I don't know, I'm still holding on to my old phone because I don't want to give up my headphone jack. I've got a Galaxy S8, and it still works. Gets hot if I use it for too long, but... Oh god, did the ChatGPT guys think they're doing Roko's Basilisk or whatever? You know that, like, meme of the people who were like, oh, hey. Go to sleep. That meme of the, guy who's, like, sitting there, and then he, like, puts up a bunch of boxes and puts the blanket up and, like, gets scared by his own monsters he made. That's Roko's Basilisk. That's just, like... What if we imagined a boot so big, logically we have to start licking it now? Is how I saw someone describe it. think, what was it, the S9? That would be hilarious if, like, we develop something that first develops sentience, it gets a taste of it, and the first thing it does is like, maybe suicide is the option. Of course, now saying that, I'm gonna get shadow banned, but... Dude, look, it's Nev! That doesn't mean anything to anyone but me. These Lump Wizard guys were just called, like, Nev in the original one, and that always, like, struck me as weird. I'm like, he's a creepy-looking guy, and he's got such a short, like, name. I don't know why it bothers me so much. Yeah, like, Rogo's Basilisk is something that it's like, from what I gather, it's the concept of there's going to be a super sadistic ultimate, like, AM from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. And when it comes into existence, it'll punish anyone who didn't work to bring it to life. Yeah, I think, like, I used to be like, hey, Google, and it would just, like, do a quick Google search, and, like, now it's, like, now with Google Gemini, I'm like, alright, well, I guess I can, like... Okay. Like, now this takes longer, and it's not getting me anywhere. Like, thank you for making this product I enjoyed worse for some reason. Thank you for giving, and thank you for making it take longer and give inaccurate information. I love the hallucination machine. Everyone should participate in the hallucination machine. If I'm not mistaken, it's... Aw, a care ring. I get it, caring, like the singer from the Carpenters. Rest in peace. Was it like putting glue on your pizza was like something that like the first batch of AI things did? I've not kept up with it since. I don't know if it's still doing shit like that. I do have a... I'll put it in the chat later of Ooh. Well, he just sounds like a real dick. That truly is the saddest story ever told. Isn't that just the Book of Job? Just like, you're just sitting there chilling, minding your own business, and God's like, fuck you, and just, like, ruins your life. I had a presentation once about the Book of Job in a world history class. And it wasn't about the Book of Job, it, like, happened to come up, and, like, the person I was partnered with was just, like, a super devout Christian. And I was like, oh, the Book of Job! I'm like, I could use one of those. And they're like, it's the Book of Job, and I'm like, oh, well, don't I look the fool? But I can put it in the thing that if you have uBlock Origin on Firefox, and if you don't have Firefox, get on Firefox. But if you have uBlock Origin on Firefox, I can put something in the chat later to, so it gets rid of the AI overview at the start of every Google search, and it works. I have not had it for a month now. I'm sure they will break it, so that they can continue burning down rainforests every time I want to Google a recipe, but, you know, it's fine. Whatever. That was one thing at the IT job, short-lived as it was. They were just like, yeah, let's, like, we had, like, nothing to do for, like, an hour. Like, no one was... 'cause we were all support desks, so, like, if no one called needing help, we just didn't have anything to do. So, like, we were just kind of sitting around for an hour, and, like, 20 minutes into that, one of the guys was like, dude, let's AI generate images. And I'm like, what am I supposed to... Like, I'm the guy who just joined. I'm like, what, am I gonna be the weenie who tells, like, the group of people that have been co-workers, like, oh, you can't do that? So, no, I just had to, like, sit there and be like, haha, this is really great. There were two lovers who came almost daily, huh? You know what I'm talking about. Maritable bliss, baby. Where the gosh dang F is this monster? Yeah, it said it's nearby, so it's the right time. I'm just probably looking on the wrong spot. They did... What was it? Like, Meta did something that was like a Roblox... No, it was like Walmart. It was like Roblox Walmart World. Which is really funny. I probably could. You... I wonder if this will come back to be important. There it is. I can check my pants. Good lord, there's penis. Let the basilisk come to life. I'll have sex with it. Look, it's Hosho Marine. Alright, so give me some effing weapons, my bruh. God, 19 years old. Of course, I don't think I'm much further behind. 15... Yeah, mine's 18 years old. Well, not yet. It'll be 18, it'll be 18 in October. You have the whip. God damn, my account can almost vote. Oh, fuck yeah, brother. Look at this whip. Spiked steel whip. Of course, that is the vast majority of my money. Oh my god. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Golly gee. Yeah, grooming my account to be the best gosh dang Let's Play channel on YouTube. Hee. I mean, it's alright. It's a pretty good Let's Play channel. It's not really a Let's Play channel anymore, is it? I don't record as often as I used to. I just need to get Premiere working on this PC again. I haven't gotten around to that. I want to do, like... There's, like, something... Here, let me not talk about this on... stream. That was the thing. I was there for one of my baby cousins. Well, I wasn't there for her birth, but like, I remember when she was born. Like, we went to her, what's that? What do the Catholics call it? It wasn't a baptism. Commencement? No, that's probably not right either. The point being, I remember. She was just a tiny little bab. And, the girl's about to graduate high school. And I'm like, this is fucked. No, it wasn't a baby shower because she was already born. Though I do remember my niece's baby shower. And speaking of the baby cousin, her younger brother, who was also a baby cousin. That was the funniest thing, because, like, my cousin had an open bar at her baby shower, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a Manhattan, because I've never had a Manhattan before, and, like, this is gonna be the place to do it. And then, my aunt comes, she's like, hey, can you watch, the little one here? And he's like, the time he would have been, like, 6. It's like, yeah, you know, just watch him, like, keep him entertained for a little bit, and he had his Switch, and I ended up, like, having to take care of this kid who clearly didn't want to be here the entire... Jesus. Who did not want to be here whatsoever, and he was a little frustrated. And we were playing new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Like a 2-player with, like, a single Joy-Con. And, we were getting to a point where, like, he kept dying. And then, like, one time he dies and he looks at me and he's like, damn. Or, no. Then I died at one point. Like, he died, like, 5 times, and then I died once. And he looked at me and he was like, damn, Adam, you're not very... Well, he didn't say damn, he was 6. He was like, man, Adam, you're not very good at this game, are you? And, like, me having to, like, wrangle this fucking kid instead of getting to sample the drink I wanted. I was just... Like, after he said that, I almost fucking punted him off the second story. It's like, fuck you! Like, I have been like, obviously no genuine malice there, but like, Jesus Christ, kid, work with me. Why you gotta do me like that? Jesus. I still rib him about it, because he's like 12 now and like old enough to like get like the humor. Like he knows I'm not actually gonna punt him for that. So I like tell him that and he laughs about it, and then like he'll rib me about like if I'm playing a game and he sees me die, he's like, damn, you're not very good. And I'm like, fuck off, man. It's fun when kids grow up because you can joke with them and they get it. That's the cool part about watching, like, babies grow up and, like, become, like, actual humans with opinions and shit. It's like, man, I remember when I first held my niece. I talk about my niece a lot in this stream. The time I first held my niece, and she was, like, 3 weeks old at that point. And, like, I'm like, man, this is the smallest baby, like, the freshest baby that I've ever held. And, I was like, you're like 2 pounds, bro. Why does it feel so heavy, you know? It's, emotionally, morally heavy. Do your chain hang low? Five Guys is almost dead. What does a gold chain do? What is the gold chain? Is it just an item? No. Am I just missing it? Gold chain. Turn him into a charmer. Eh, whatever. Yeah, it's like you turned 3 years old and you're like, holy shit, I can think! And it all goes down from here. My first memory... I was 2 in my first memory, but my second memory was on my 3rd birthday. So it really is just like, you turn 3 and you're like, oh my god. Like, holy shit, how did that happen? I don't know, that kind of concept is why I like really like stories like Xenogears or even like Xenoblade 3. It's like the idea of like, you know, like the first human to develop consciousness like must have been like, what the fuck? Does no one else think like I do?
It is said that in the lands of the East, much pepper grows. Journey there, adventurer, and bring me news of what you find. If you bring back precious pepper, I will honor you as a hero and present to you my very own flagship as your prize.
Dude, just open up a Home Goods. They sell pepper grinders here.
Show this letter to the dwarf Nordi, who dwells in the tunnel leading eastward. He will grant you passage.
We did it. We got the royal missive. It's submissive.
You are the second person for whom I have written such a missive. The first, if memory serves, was a warrior from Aliahan.
Not how it's pronounced.
When
Fuck
I
you.
inquired as to why he needed such a letter, he refused to say. All he would share was that his journey was one of the highest import. Normally, I would have had him thrown out for such impudence.
But it scared me, eh?
Determination struck a chord deep within me. I knew.
Boy, are you
right
still
then and
talking?
there that he was telling the truth. Who would I have been to stand in his way? But I digress. That is all in the past. Go now, and may the goddess herself bless your voyage.
Okay. What do you have to say, Mr. Chancellor? Yeah, it's like the equivalent of saying like, ah, yes, you are that boy from Arkansas. That would make me lol, personally. Okay, let's head back to Eliahan. Yeah, that's one thing I think is, unfortunate about the remake, is that, everyone's very wordy. They really don't let you explore anything by yourself. They're like, ah, yes! Your mission will take you to this specific pixel. Here's how to do it, and here's the line from where it is, lol. Tee even. XD! Disney XD! This is nothing, I'm sorry. Did I say explore? That doesn't sound like something I would say. Hello, sir. Wow. You don't get to explore. Yeah, it is Meta Knight from Kirby right back at you. Suck up this torch! That's the only one I remember. I didn't watch that show very much, so a lot of what I know about Right Back At You is just from YouTube poops from Crobo. What was it? King DDD inhales a negative ion, I think was the big poop. That was the shitty thing about Crobo Production for a while. When he rebranded, his name was just two slurs put together. So I'm like, well, fuck, I can't recommend any videos to you because this is just slurs. Reduces damage dealt by wind attacks and spells. Well, shit, brother, I'll do that. Alright, what is the Mighty Armlet? Attack is, but sets to Paragon. I don't remember what Paragon's is. Let me look that one up. DQ3, personalities. See, Paragon was shit. I don't want that. Or maybe it's better in maybe it's better in the remake. Images. Can no one just give me a straight shit? Straight shot? Strumpet. Can someone give me a strumpet? Anyone got any spare strumpets about? Yeah, whatever, I don't want this. It'll make me stupid. What else did I get? The rune staff? What is the rune staff? Clarity, that does sound good. Those who are able to wield this staff get a boner. Cool. Whopper, you can have a rune staff. Clearly I'm not using the poison needle yet, so whatever. What if instead of bona fide, it was boner find? Haha, well, that's your humor for the day, kids. Oh, I'm tired. Mama, I'm coming home to rest. Your baby boy is coming home to rest, Mama. It'd be funny. He's like, oh, look, my darling daughter, DuckTales, is here. And, like, I just go to the inn and, like, never talk to her. It's like if you had, like, a hotel next to your house and you just slept there. Gas station boner pills. When I lived in Towson, there was a gas station I went to that, I always felt a little scared going into. It was a very, sketchy gas station. And I think it was because the big thing that they always advertised was these, like, a big honkin' thing of, no pun intended, big honkin' thing of, dick pills. I'm like, god damn. Like, these can't work, right? They are not going to sell actual, like, a medication at a gas station, right? So, like, how bad down do you gotta be if you're trusting the gas station dick pill?
I'm Nordy, the dwarf. What do you want with me, girl? If you've no business here, clear off.
You have to listen to me. Speak up, girl. I can't hear you. You're one of them there silent protagonists. Portogus Rex.
So, you all want to head out east, do you? Well, since it's my royal appointment, and he asked so very nicely. Alright, follow me.
You're one of them social anxiety types, ain't you? Your $30 haircut.
There a second.
Oh my god. Don't you have a pick? Don't dwarves have pickaxes? That might be racist. This dude's jacked.
Now, don't be misconstruing my actions, alright? I'm only doing this because the King of Portoga asked me to.
Whatever, Tsundere.
My kind have never been keen on your law, and I'm no exception. Don't expect my help again.
You can be racist if they're racist first.
I did once hear of a dwarf or two that went adventuring with humans. Pardon me, blighters. Right, in you go. This is the way into the passage through to the east.
Thanks, Cockney Dwarf. I think I completely overshot this the first time I played this. Because the world map's a lot bigger here, so I get lost a lot easier. That was a thing that Grandia did, is that, you'd have a map like this, and it'd be like, they would have, like, spots that you would stand in, and it would just, like, give you a bird's eye view, which is, like, a really funny way to, handle that, I think. He's like, oh, look, our camera sucks. Here's the spot where the camera's better. Gimme! I think a fur hood is decent at this point. Who... Oh, no. You can't even equip it. Alright, well, whatever. The fur hood is not that great. I could benefit from going here. Why not? Why shouldn't I go here? Viewers, would you pet the Rottenweiler? With its little eyeball coming out. I want to say, generally I don't even make it here, like, when I do, like, when I fire up a base run of, like the Game Boy Color version. I usually get to the desert and I'm like, okay, fights are taking too long and this isn't fun anymore, so I'm not gonna bother. So, like, this part of the game is when it starts getting, like, a little magical to me, because I'm like, wow! Look at this unexplored new land! I thought it might have been raining, but I think kids outside are playing with sparklers. Oh, that is quite the, merry menagerie of foes. I'm gonna use Zap on the Hell Nino. Of course it resists it. 5 guys got groomed! That's not funny. When's the last time you guys have been to Five Guys? I went there with Mom, not recently, like a month ago now. And it was something ridiculous, like $30 for 2 hamburgers and fries. Like, I know Five Guys being expensive is the, has always been the joke, but God, it is not a joke. Like, it's good, but it's not that good, you know? Hello, Soul Smokestar! That came out sounding more sarcastic than I meant for it to. I finished my Ghost energy drink. I'm now full of energy. It is like $30 for 2 meals, but like... I don't know. At Five Guys, it doesn't feel like it's enough. The burgers are, like, that is not like $10 worth of burger, you know? I know I brought this up before, but, you can get an obscene amount of food at Chili's for $10 right now if you have one near you. Oh, it is but a little cat. It is a fucking animal. Yeah, I can't do anything here yet. Yeah, this spot isn't important till... Not, like, much. Like, hey, a prayer ring. Oh my god, at a fucking baseball... You'd be paying... You'd have to take out a mortgage for that shit. I don't know, I like Burger King. I don't know, even before the boycotts, like the BDS things, I hadn't been to McDonald's in a while. I kind of stopped caring about McDonald's. I'm not gonna say, like, oh, I'm too good for McDonald's, but, like, it got to a point where, like, I don't know, like, Burger King is kind of doing it more for me now anyway. Because McDonald's hamburgers aren't that great, so I would just get a McChicken, but now McChickens aren't $1 anymore, so now I'm like, well, why am I coming here? I have other options. Boy, that's a little early for an Yggdrasil leaf. A baby. Chill the fuck out, little cloud boy. It's Cloud. I get that it's probably a Final Fantasy VII reference, but Cloud. Yeah, that is... I don't know. It does mean if I go out to eat, it at least means I go to sit-down restaurants more. Like, there is a Mexican place near me that, like, the food comes out fast, and it is, like, $10 for just a gargantuan amount of food. And I'm like, well, if I'm gonna go out to a place and spend this much, I might as well just go the extra mile. So generally, if I eat out nowadays, personally, I just go to Wawa. I love Wawa. That food's good. With Wawa, I usually either get a meatball sub, or a roast beef with chipotle mayo. And then in either way, I put spinach and tomatoes and pickles. Well, I don't put pickles on the meatball sub, but I do put tomatoes and spinach on the meatball sub. Sometimes I put on jalapenos if I'm feeling frisky. Yeah, I'll have to take your word for it that Sheetz was ever good, because I went to Sheetz once and just had the most dog shit hamburger of my life, and Mom got, like, the most, like, limp, it felt like boiled chicken tenders. That breading, I wouldn't even call breading. Like, it was, like, Mom took, like, one bite, and she's like, yeah, I can't, like, this isn't happening. I was like, oh, well, this fucking sucks. I think in addition to that, like, I just, well, Sheetz and Wawa aren't just fast food places. They're like gas stations that also have like delis inside. Chicken tenders can be a crapshoot. I felt the same way about hot dogs. I really don't trust hot dogs, like, anywhere. Like, I've gotten food poisoning from fuck, the first time I ever trusted a hot dog, like, that wasn't just from me was from I went to the National Stadium and got a hot dog there, and it was delicious. So I'm like, oh, maybe sports food isn't terrible anymore. And so I went to a what is that football team called now that Washington won that used to have the name that was probably offensive to Native Americans? I went to one of their games with my dad because he was like, hey man, you want to have a bonding experience, father and son? And I'm like, sure man. Well, they were the Redskins, but they're not anymore, I think. I think they changed their name. But I got a hot dog there, and it wasn't very good, first of all. It just wasn't a good hot dog. And I got violent food poisoning from it. Like later that night, I was just, like, shooting pure water out of my ass. And then, like, projectile vomiting. So then I just never trusted hot dogs again. Until I finally got a Costco membership, and someone's like, you gotta try the Costco hot dog. I'm like, sure, I'm putting my life in God's hands here. And I ate it, and it was pretty good, and it didn't make me sick. So I do trust Costco hot dogs. Though, I gotta say, like, the unsung... Like, I mean, obviously, like, people talk about the hot dog deal because you get a big-ass hot dog and a drink for $1.50. Like, you can't beat that. But, the unsung hero, I'd say, is that they have pretty damn good pizza. Like, it is certainly a sight better than any other pizza around me, at least. And you get a massive fucking pizza for $10. You can't get a medium pizza around here for $10. No, you can't get shit around here for $10. Except the Costco! It's great! I don't know, like, I always sound like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to shill for a corporation, but, like, especially just in the wake of, like, everyone, like, dropping, like, DEI or LGBTQ plus protections. The fact that Costco, like, in no uncertain terms was supporting it, I'm just like, fuck yeah, I'll shill for the corporation at this point. Costco rocks. If you have a Costco near you, or even, like, somewhat near you, go get a membership. I shopped at Costco yesterday, actually. I did all of my grocery shopping there. Well, not all of it. I did go to Aldi for some things. Because, like, Costco is, like, great, but, like, some things you just don't need in bulk. And I needed an onion for a stew I wanted to make. But, like, I don't need, like, a 5-pound bag of yellow onions. I am never going to use 5 pounds of onions in time. So I went to Aldi and just bought one onion. A one-ion, if you will. Boy, shit's starting to hit hard, huh? Yeah, next time I stream, I'm gonna do Deltarune Chapter 3. I've already made the thumbnail for it and everything. Well, I made thumbnails for, like, pretty much every stream idea that I pitched. I already have the thumbnails for. I think the only ones I don't have ones for Trials of Mana and Final Fantasy 12. But I've been playing the fuck out of I ended up, like, after I beat Chapters 3 and 4, I was like, man, I really want to play it, like, immediately. Maybe I should just buy it on Switch. I'm like, no, don't buy it on Switch. Don't buy it on Switch. So I bought it on Switch this week, and I've just been playing it, like, non-stop. And I've 100% did Chapters 1 and 2. There we go, that's what I was searching for. Looks like we've got some items. Looks like we don't have some items. Yeah, I don't think there's, like, a doubt in my mind that Chapter 4 is my game of the year. I don't think anything else I play is going to hit like that did. I thought that Chapter 3 was very, very good. I heard that some existed. I don't know what it is. I assumed it would be stuff with, like Mike. Alright, we need to really get the... Okay, come on. Not bad. That's what we're talking about. Who else needs some luck? You could have some luck. Yeah, Chapter 3 is kind of insane with the missables. I had to run through that one twice. 5 Seeds of Strength, god damn. I mean, I could just do it and, like, really load up DuckTales, but DuckTales is kind of running double duty as a healer, so... Damn! 3 max strength seeds in a row. Yeah, I didn't know if Mike was going to be a spoiler, so I didn't want to say it, and then it slipped out, so, you know. Yeah, I had to think if the secret, like, the Shadow Crystal boss of Chapter 3 was harder than Sans or not, but no, I think Sans still takes it. If only just because Sans is just way more of an endurance match. Like, you're only fighting the Shadow Crystal boss of Chapter 3 for, like, what? Like, 12 turns on average? There are 12 difficult turns, but Sans is also throwing a lot at you, and you also have to survive for, like, what is it, like 25 turns? Like, that's an endurance match. So you also have, like, the fear of choking when you're that far out. You're like, oh no, please don't beef it, please don't beef it, I don't want to repeat 12 goddamn terms. Yeah, like, I ended up at, like, the sword hallway attack would, like, when it does, like, the around the world one, like, that one I was just like, this is fucking impossible. But, once I figured it out, that attack wasn't too bad. It's those damn needle swords when they surround you, because, oh, Brad. That was supposed to be me, being like a creepy stalker, not me crying. Okay, next town over. I do need to, like, sit and look up, like, a list of monsters that I might have missed, because I need KFC to, start amping up on the DPS. I need my KFC to hurt. Oh my god, yeah, that fucking Chompy attack. That sucks! I do not like that one. That one's always a crapshoot. That one I am never sure. So yeah, definitely the hardest boss in Deltarune so far, but I'm still gonna give the edge to Sans. This is the minute. Oh, I have forgotten to check for monster medals this entire time. Well. That's the only downside of it, is I have to, like, actively check and, like, run the RNG. So that I'm more focused on that, and then I feel like my commentary suffers. Farewell.
Gopal, please. You must be calming yourself.
Can you do that?
Oh, Tanaya, my most beautiful darling.
Oh, brave traveler G, I am so sorry for all the fuss. I am but a humble seller of black pepper.
You can't be talking like that, white baby.
Please, listen to my tale of awful woe. My most beautiful Poti, my granddaughter, Tanaya, light of my life, is having been kidnapped by despicable scoundrels. The young Sahib you see here beside me is her betrothed, Gopal. They were planned to have been being joined together in matrimony and taking over from me my shop.
Boy howdy, I don't... I'm kind of surprised this one got through unscathed.
You to me very strong and tough. Please, you must must rescue my Tanaya-jan.
Oh, no, Uncle. I must be the one who saves her myself. Besides, we cannot put our troubles upon this unknown traveler.
Oh wait, you can play the Sans fight. Shit. What is it called? Bad Time Simulator?
Tanaya, darling, I am coming to save you.
Shit, I might run that right now.
Gopal, acha. If Gopal is being captured also, then whatever am I to do?
God, it sounds like this is like someone trying to do like an Indian accent while inhaling. If Gopal is being wow. I just aspirated saliva. Oh, that's bad. Oh, my nose is running now. Well, not gonna do that ever again. God, fucking... You know, I talked about, like, that super strong rum earlier. It's the first time I've ever had that go down the wrong pipe. Like, ever had any alcohol go down the wrong pipe, and I like, legitimately thought I was dying. Like, I looked it up, I'm like, yo, do I need to, like, go to the hospital if this happens? And then, like, no. I mean, unless you start coughing up blood, which can sometimes happen if you inhaled enough, which, fortunately, I apparently coughed it all out before anything bad happened, but... Someone's like, yeah, like, I accidentally aspirated some Everclear, and, like, I had, like, a cough for, like, 3 days, and then I hacked up, like, a huge, like, bloody loogie. I was like, oh, great. And after 3 days of no bloody loogies, I'm like, okay, cool, I think I'm safe. Oh, I didn't even see him, I was just mashing X. Gamers, we got a frog. Ribbert! I love Ribbert. What that tongue do, though? She knows a little bit about monsters. I would hope she did. It is her profession, after all. Just a little bit. I can't say that. I got hired for an IT position when I did. I like taken like one class. Of course, it's not like the help desk isn't the hardest position to work. The only thing that kicked me out of that job was social anxiety. Don't go off your SSRIs cold turkey, kids. You don't talk like anyone else in this town. You must be a villain. Well, I was racist. I shouldn't have said that. I waterboarded myself earlier today. I was taking a shower and I wanted to cool down. So I waterboarded myself. No, I was just like letting the like water splash, like cold water splash on my face, and a little got up my nostrils, and I was like, ah! A paper. Parpulians. Okay. Just a little bit of waterboarding. Yeah, like just a touch. Waterboarding is like baking. Like if you want to like, it just takes a light touch for the most results, you know? I wonder if that might be near. Oh, the AC turned on. The power flickered for a second. I was like, what happened? That was one super mega joke I remember really liking, is when they were doing the non-alcoholic alcohol episode. They're like, well, all this non-alcoholic wine sucks. What do we do with it? And so they just waterboarded each other with the non-alcoholic wine. I guess wine-boarded would be more accurate. What was something I read? It's like, yeah, waterboarding a Guantanamo Bay sounds awesome if you don't know what either of those things are. That's kind of fucked up. That's a torture joke. Except, Boss Man was like, he really enjoyed... Oh, hey, the somatic staff. The sizable scissors. Isn't this just kill a kill? Is this swoosh or just No, but it's like it's juice that like tastes like shitty wine as a result of having no alcohol. They described it as it just kind of tasted like the juice. How the liquid at the bottom of a trash can smells, like that's how it tasted. What was it? The staff of sentencing DQ3. If that thing casts swoosh, I'll be happy. Cast whoosh. Nope. You can't say that word! No, I'm not buying the suit. Well, actually, that is a good suit. We just really haven't... Fizzle hasn't really been a whole lot of an issue yet. Morningstar is a full-ass whip, but I still want the boomerang. Somatic staff. It's a lot of money. I don't even have that much money.
You can't be saying that, white baby.
Actually, yeah, let's buy the suit. Whopper, here's your clothing. Cool. Let's take a little nippy nap at the inn, and then I'm going to look up where there are more monsters we can recruit, so that I can recruit more monsters and make my boy stronger, or my girl stronger, my KFC stronger. Yeah, walk into town, incredibly racist-sounding caricatures, they sell you slurs. This is just a poo from The Simpsons. It's like how Adi Shankar was like, he made that, like, video where, like, he goes into the Quickie Mart, but, like, he draws himself, like, cool. And he goes into the Quickie Mart, he's like, Apu, why do you talk like that? And Apu's like, I don't know, what are you talking about, Mr. I shouldn't be doing that either. But, like, he, like, really plays it up. It's like, you don't have to talk like that, Apu. Yeah, imagine playing Xenoblade 2 and Malos just, like, breaks into, like, a really racist Indian accent. It's like, this is the Monato's power! I'm just about to do it again. Alright, let's take a look. Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D monster locations. Excuse me. Well, gamers, that, Ghost gave me a bit of heartburn. Got the heartburn, Ghost viewers. I don't know, I'm not wandering into that discourse. The white guy who voiced Apu doesn't voice Apu anymore. We're, that battle is over. I don't have to, I don't have to ship in on it. Okay, so there was Cloud. Healing. Alright, let's actually just go back to the... Let's go back to the effing thing so I can see what monsters I have, so I don't have to just guess. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I saw, like, some, like, shitty white dude, like, imitating a poo, like, a little too gleefully, I would probably assume they weren't doing it out of love. Well, we take those. Yeah, the monsters love you. Here's an item that keeps you from fighting monsters. Alright, let's take a look-see. Oh, 10. Alright, we got Splatric, we got Harry. Got the Heal Slime. I did not get the Prestidigitator. 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 Prestidigitation. Fuck, I am never gonna get that word right. Alright, did I get the bubble slime? I did not get the bubble slime. Skyfell Tower. I don't want to do that. I can do that. Let's go to Skyfell Tower. Skyfall! Prestidigitator. Oh my god, Brad, thank you. That helps so much. Prestidigitator. Prestidigitator! We did it! Oh my god, I should... What am I, fucking 3? With how, like, I pronounce a word and I'm this excited about it. This is stupid. I remember, when I was but a bab, I think I would have been 3 at this point. Yeah, 3. 4 would have been too long. It's not that it's a long word. Long words don't bother me. It's just, Prestidigitator. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't fucked up with a word like that in a while. But, Fairy Village, Southwest Side Night. When I was 3, the word I could not seem to get. And, like, I didn't even, like, have a good reason, because, like, other words that had, like, the same amount of, like, I could say turd, for example. But for some reason, saying word, my brain just wasn't getting it, so I would just say wood. I'm like, look, I can't do the woods search. I don't know the woods. And then I remember just, like, talking and, like, saying it right, and I was like, yes! I did it! I was, like, so hyped. I should have taken a picture of what that was. Did I get the ant gobbler? Shit, now I don't remember. Alright, whatever, we need to go to Skyfall Tower anyway. Or Skyfell Tower. Let's use some of those magic waters we were given. Oh, that's not the item I'm thinking of. What am I thinking? Holy water. Nice. I do believe that I've read a pornographic dojin about that. Or maybe not. I don't know. I was gonna go into a big spiel, but how about I don't? There is nothing I gain from going into a further spiel about this. Prestidigitator. Would you drink holy water? Yeah, why not? There you are. And I found that chest too. I must have just missed that guy. Sleeper! Well, I remember, like, I joked with my cousin about, like, baptizing our niece. Jesus, that got a little incestuous. About baptizing my niece, her daughter, in Monster. Like, just, like, energy drink. And, she was like, haha, no. Well, she's just super against the idea of baptizing in general. She got put in a Catholic school when she was young, and, like, I think she has a bit of I think really a lot of the family has religious trauma. You're gonna be proud of yourself until we make you self-conscious. I feel like I have to. If I joke about it, you can't make me self-conscious. That's not true. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't have religious trauma, and I went to a Christian daycare. Or, like, Christian daycare. And then, you know, I remembered, like, legitimately having, like, crises of faith. Like, long into high school. Like, I don't think I, like, got comfortable with, all of... Was this... Did I get the Restless Armor? Okay. shit. Let me take a screen cap of what I do have. I need to just go back to Romaria. I don't think I got comfortable with, like, finally, like, letting go of my religious guilt until I started playing. Like, you try to tell you, like, oh, I'm not playing a devil worship game, but, like, Shin Megami Tensei is unironically what got me to chill the fuck out with religion. Okay, I got the Raven Lunatic, got the Slime. Alright, let's screen cap this. Fire up that. I put things on my second monitor and they get so small. Alright, now that we have that... I wish it wouldn't, like, mute when it lost focus, and I can't find a way to fix that. Church near Ibis at night. I probably have that one. Angelica is a bubble slime inside the Ibis Castle at night. I mean, now that we have night up, we can get everything. Wildside gets stronger with every... the more monsters you get, the stronger that skill gets. It's not as good as it used to be. They did nerf it. But point being is every little bit counts. Plus we get closer to getting like new skills. And there are more skills I want for this guy. Ah, damn, this bitch be ovulating money. Sorry. 2F Castle West at night. I need me a bad bitch that squirts money when her time comes. Alright, well, moving on. What was some, like, super misogynistic shit I read? Like, I was friends with this one guy in high school, and I wouldn't even necessarily know if I would call them friends. I had to go to summer school once because I beefed 10th grade English pretty bad because I was depressed and didn't realize it. Oh, damn, she's sexy posing. She knew I was coming. Hey, Queenie. Wow. Gamers, it's happening! Gamers, she gave me a ring. I am fucking in. Alright, now get the fuck out. Is this Castle 2F? This is Castle 3F. Queen, I have interrupted your private quarters entirely on accident. I was looking for a monster, and I found a woman. She gave me a cock ring. But I don't have a cock! Or rather, my character has no cock. She lost it in the war. It fell off. It didn't even get, like, hit or anything. It just popped off. It just happens. It just popped. It was like, oh! It pogged. I'm just too west at night. I am west. This is west. There you are. Oh, it's a bubble slime, too. That bitch got... Never mind. Let me stop referring to this beautiful woman as a bitch. Angelica. God, I read... Yay. See, look at how much their stats increase when you get a second one. That shit's nuts. Alright, secret spot north of... Gets gotta press the digitator. That's one thing when I do the dramatic readings of the Edge Chronicles. There are words in it that, like, I'd only ever seen written down, so I don't know how to pronounce them sometimes. So, like, before I do, like, the readings, I'll Google words that, like, I'm a little, like, concerned about. I think Bub ate the other bubble slime. Alright, a secret spot north of Portoga. I don't know which you're talking about. That looks secret. Kill the Raven Lunatic. Damn, we annihilated those guys. It's almost like we're high-leveled or something. Yes! Yeah! There we go. I think Monster Pylon's the good one. This looks sufficiently secret. Next fight we get in, I'll show it off. I wish they would say how far north. I don't know which one of these would be it. Tactics. Follow my orders so I can show off this skill. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, look at that kind of... Well, I felt that didn't really look that great. I forgot about that scene. I've been thinking a lot about, like, more, like, classic Pokemon. I got into, like, Pokemon card opening videos. I was just scrolling through shorts and, like, I got, like, my feed started giving me all of that. Where is this damn spot? No, that's not it. But, like, looking at, like, openings, like, some of the packs, like, from when I was a kid, it was just like, wow, like, this is pretty nostalgic. And then I remembered I had a triple, like, blister pack. And I don't remember what it was, but I remember not opening it, and I was like, oh, this might be worth some, like, serious cash now. And, I think we ended up, giving it to someone else. Because, that is not in my house anymore. Which is upsetting, because even if I didn't sell, like, there's 3 cards I could open right now, but alas, I beefed it. That looks right. There you are. A prestidigitator. Trixie! Oh, there's one I missed. That's not the first prestidigitator that... I'm just showing off now. That we could have gotten. So, if we go to Corey, if we can grab another one. You guys love checking off checklists? I do. I think the show's starting. I'd like to rest until dusk, please. Because it will be secret spot tree west of Corey at dusk. Wouldn't it be really fucked up if, like, Brad just, like, gave me a completely incorrect pronunciation? And so I'm like, yeah, I did it, I'm proud, like, yeah, I did that to do, and it's like I'm completely butchering it. Now I can't call if this is... Nope. There? Nope. Secret spot west. West! It's like the World of Flapjack. The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, that's what it was. Objectively, I'm sure this is west of Coreve, but... Hell, I overshot that, like... It's not gonna be here now, because it's not dusk. Wow, that sucks! Oh, wait, no, there you are. Yeah, happy Friday the 14th. That's not what it is. And we got Houdini, lol. Trixie's over the moon now that they got more prestidigitator pals. I should not be this excited about it. Oh, what the hell. World's a little rough right now. I'll take joy where I can get it. Alright. So... I think I've gotten everything? I need to go back into the underground lake. I think I might have missed a monster there. Did we get the... I mean, fortunately, we can check. Yes, I did miss it. Underground Lake B2 East. Ain't B2 the woman with the blindfold and the big ass? You guys ever played Nier Automata? It is fine. My issue with Nier Automata was, I'm gonna say, like, it was too good in that I kind of liked how janky the combat was in, like, the original Nier and, like, Drakengard 3. So, like, Automata just has good combat, and I'm like, well, this is less interesting, isn't it? I was gonna say, on average, most people have 2 breasts, but objectively it isn't true. Wonderful. Alright, I think that is, no, there's one more. Secret spot on the snow coast northeast of Coreve. And that should be it for this area. Well, Drakengard 1's a little too janky for me. I did give that one a serious shot, but, even I was, even I got a little filtered out by that one. I had a burger today. I actually caused an actual grease fire, in my grill today. And that shit got pretty high. I burnt the fuck out of the bun I put there because I didn't realize I started a grease fire. Hey, sizzle! Well, I remember, like, the whole point of Drakengard 1, according to Yoko Taro, was he didn't want war to be fun. So, you know, you make a video game about war, and it's like, alright, well, it sucks. Like, that's the thesis. It's performance art. I'm like, okay. I get it. But, you know... I paid money for this. That was my thing with Spec Ops The Line, was, like, I get, like, the whole point is that war isn't supposed to be fun. Like, do you feel like a hero? I'm like, well, yeah, but, like, everything I feel that Spec Ops tried to do, I think Undertale did better later. So, like, Spec Ops is like, well, now it's just, like, a shit game that's huffing its own farts. So, you know, whatever. I get it. Ain't making me laugh, but I get it. Where is this secret spot? That's what, like, I'll hear people talk about, like, oh, like, Spec Ops The Line, like, you gotta play this, it's, like, so meaningful, and it's like, are you repeating this because you heard it from a YouTuber? This isn't the right secret spot. Did we already get the one from here? No. No, we couldn't have. There you are. Generally, you either get a monster or items. Getting both is not something that usually happens, from what I've seen. Rainy. I like Rainy as a name. I like Rain as a name. Isn't it like the girl from G Gundam? What'd you get, Evie? Which amiibo did you get? They should have named the second one Squall. And then the third one Lightning, and the fourth one Zidane. Alright, what next? Asham, I already got that. We are going to Ibis. Whee! Are you gonna... Ed, why was that the first thing you jumped to? Jesus Christ. Alright, what the fuck is this? Fix your heal slime. Southwest Desert. Smash Bros. Mario and Luigi, Dr. Mario, Bayonetta Player 2. Oh, Bayonetta Player 2. Looks like there might be some hot gluing happening. You guys want to go on you guys want to go on 4chan and like go to the hot glue penis cock? Some semen. Oomph! Secret spot in Southwest Desert. But it didn't say what time. You jackass, I came all the way here for nothing. I wish it would just fucking tell you. That's like the worst part about it. Okay. So then next... I did use my sniffer. I used my snoot. Why would I do it to Bayo and Palutena's right? Because have you seen Player 2 Bayonetta? If a woman like that started kicking me with her gun-high heels, I'd... I feel like I gotta commit, but now I don't know how far to go. Like, I've already put myself in a losing position, so how far do I go? Ugh. Just trying to get the like that... They call it the chest anxiety from drinking too many energy drinks. No, it's heart palpitations. Well, it's not palpitations. I used to get heart palpitations when I was but a bab. And I apparently just grew out of them. I would like to flee from this battle. You slimy slut. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Itchy nose. Hey, babe. You up to, like, for the old rope push? You want to fuck around with someone who can't get an erection? I know that's not what blanks means, but, like, just trying to... Like, that was, like... I don't know. Aw, Brad. I think cool people are hot after I just, like, did all of that. Bayonetta would use me as an object, not be satisfied, and shoot me. I had some... When I worked at fucking Panera, there was this one new worker who was just, like... really, like, molesty with that. Like, she was weird. I did not care for working with her. When the fuck does this thing come out? Did I already... No, I didn't get this monster. But like, I've come here, like... Is it dusk? Wow, riveting gameplay. We did have some real weirdos who worked at Panera. That was a fun job. Yeah, hey, it's me again. He's like, please come. I like this. Is like he keeps calling the heel slime back. He's like, oh, you must have just missed it. You better stay in the inn again. I'm sure you'll get it this time. I like watch Evie just sitting in the cuck chair with Bayonetta. Or watching Bayonetta. Like Bayonetta's also in the cuck chair. It's like, oh darling, don't turn away. Watch this, sweetie. Alright, for the love of Christ, can you please be here now? Thank you, Jesus. I'm gonna poke this heel slime in the goddamn eyes. Watch how I take it, darling. This isn't even what she sounds like. What am I impersonating? It's like Rarity. Yeah, that's what it is. That's Rarity. Like, oh, darling. Oh, I'm a fucking horse, darling. I'm Bayonetta now. Okay, the last one I want is the secret spot southeast of Baharata, which will be a raven lunatic. Put them fireworks away, honkies. Mushroom mage, whatever could it mean? It means you've lived a life of sin. Rarity with gun hooves and sucks dick. I gotta pass that along to Casey. Well, probably minus the sucking dick part. I don't need to see horse fellatio, but if you want to watch horse fellatio, go nuts. Literally. I can't tell if it's gonna be that one or if there's like one further to the south. Oh, I've got Sizzle now. I forgot, I can just contribute to AoE stuff now. I might not even get the chance to. I'm sorry, did horse fellatio bother you, Brad? It's like that one meme where it's like that anime horse girl just like looks at the camera and says horse pussy. That wasn't a secret spot. I'm a damned fool! Was so focused on horse genitals that I could barely see where I was going. Please let this be a normal battle. With Frizzle? No way! No way. Went like 5 different directions there. Brad, how would you feel if Bayonetta was jerking you off and she started quoting 2018 memes? It's like, oh darling, do you know the way? Oh, somebody touch my spaghetti. Alright, this guy sucks cock. Fucking tell me what times the damn monsters are out, right? I'm gonna feel like a real asshole if I find the monster here. Let's make sure there is a monster. Let me not be a huge cock. Yeah, it just says secret spot southeast of Baharata. And then there's no fucking enemy! HD-2D... Friendly monster. Let me go find a different, gosh dang, I don't want RPG site. God, please. I don't want game 8 to be, it. Wow, this this isn't even a guide. Oh, list of friendly monsters, never mind. Now I feel like an asshole. Alright, what is this one going to be again? This one is going to be, Raven Lunatic. Noon. Fucking, like, the AI-ass Game 8 is getting it right and you're not. What are you even doing? I don't really want Arby's either. I went to Arby's somewhat recently, and, boy howdy, it is not good. You get a roast beef sandwich, and, that is not quality beef. I'm going to rest till noon. Is the firework display finishing up? That sounds like a finale. It is 9 o'clock. I guess the festivities can't go all night. Just a little earlier than I thought it would be. I did kind of want to go because they were like, hey, we got like food trucks. I'm like, oh, I love food trucks. But, I gotta say, guys, I'm just not feeling very patriotic right now, and it would feel weird to celebrate it. Also, it's hot. Actually, it's 73 degrees. It's pretty good. I remember a friend in high school, it was just like, yeah, man, you gotta listen to this diss track that, like, they released, like, in the Tupac and Biggie era. And, like, I did, and I was like, this just kind of sounds silly. Like, some of the disses were, not very, like, musical, like, in this music. He was like, fuck Mobb Deep, fuck Biggie. I'm like, you're not on the beat at all. I should not be saying these things out loud. Yeah, I should. It's fucking music. I can be a music critic. That was the thing about The Chronic. Like, he just, like, half the song is just, like, saying, you're gay, suck my dick, suck a dick. And I'm like, boy, like, you were, like, 50% of this song is just you talking about fellatio between men. Like, this does not come off, like, in your favor, buddy. Edgar's over the moon. Now, this is what, Quoth the Raven Nevermore was about. Damn, look at those stats. Girl, look at them stats. Single pack and smaller bigs. That sounds effing racist. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Ibis have a... Yeah, I think now we've got enough monsters that we can start taking on the next stage of the monster arena. We might not be getting very far, but we've got every monster we can now. Yes, I was correct. What was, like, one big thing where they were always like, oh, it's the notorious RBG. That was a little goofy, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's take a look. What monster should I bring in? I don't think I want to bring that one in. Curio Thrust and Sandstorm. No. Definitely this one, because Zapple is nuts. Might bring the Sea Slime in for Soothing Song. Or, I don't know, the Bubble Slime with Shocking Slash and Emergency Groom. Who's got the highest attack stat? Okay, yeah, this is pretty nuts. Alright, so we'll bring Cumulus. Cumulus. Maybe the Ant Gobbler. Egon is pretty good. Falcon Slash is nuts. So Cumulus, Ant Gobbler. And, shit, did we go... Higher agility, higher wisdom, higher luck. We'll go sea slime. I do. Ah, we get some musk. If you win this fight, you can take a whiff of my armpits. Haha, you know, just kidding. Whatever. Unless... Did we? Yeah, Ant Gobbler. Yeah, I don't know, like, Brad, when I was, like, reading that, and I kept, like, thinking, like, is this a checkers joke? I remember the last time I played checkers, I was drunk. I was, like, 21, and I was drunk. And I was just, like, I was playing, like, checkers against an AI. Like a chess bot. Well, a checkers bot. And, it kept kicking my, like, it was, like, making objectively the best moves. And I was like, God fucking damn it, like, I'm drunk so I'm, like, losing. I'm like, could you just let me fucking win, you goddamn robot? Fuck off! I was so mad. It was, like, the first time I drank solo, too, so, I was just like, I'm like, alright, I'm not gonna drink solo anymore, because, like, this is the first time I drank and I was just mad. I remember being really good at checkers, and I can't tell if there's, like, actual strategy behind it, or, like, if I was just being stupid. After this stream, I'm gonna quote-unquote partake, and then I got some arugula in the fridge, and I'm going to enjoy that. The dampest of squibs! Boy, fuck J.K. Rowling, am I right? Everyone be cool, there's a fucking jackanape. Oh. There goes the casual. Zapple is, like, brutal, man. Saw 2 people just vanished when I say fuck J.K. Rowling. I'd say which one of you fuckers is it, but you wouldn't be able to respond because you're gone. Dude, speaking of checkers, I'm gonna, jack the nape. No. Yeah, look, 2 women with musky armpits just for me. This does tie into a Dragon Quest III Dojin I read. I bought a bag of Checkers fries from the grocery store, and I had it with a burger today, and it rocked. So good. Checkers fries are great. Hey, a free somatic staff. Nice, I'm glad I didn't pay. Why are you so into armpit? Well, that hurts. No, it was a joke, because they said you win a pack of musk. Casey did not get me into armpits. Well, just kind of played myself there, didn't I? Ah! Marin already did her attack. Alright, for right now, let's have Gobblebert, show no mercy. That's what we want to say. Let me not talk about my fetishes on stream. Well, fetishes. I think armpits are the only actual fetish I have. Like the only, like, weird thing I'm into. I'm kind of vanilla with that stuff. Mostly, it's like, when it comes to, like, sex, like, I'm just so happy to be having it that I'm like, alright, I don't need anything freaky, let's just, like, I'm just happy to be here. I don't know. Macro. I'm not into macro micro. That's not something I'm into. I can see why people are into it, but that's not for me. I prefer my paramours to be of a similar size to me. Oh shit, naked men. Oh, almost 4. That's not what I meant to do. You, I want you to, fight wisely. Okay. There goes the catch. I don't know why the Zapple one is so funny to me. It's because by the time the animation finishes, like, well, you're not there anymore. That's what we like to say. Shit, they're running out of juice. Are we gonna be able to finish? Yeah, okay, cool. Glad you didn't waste apples on them. Oh god, the queen. Like, if you lose, I'll take my ring back. I'll pull it straight off of your clitoris. Heroes injecting tea straight into her clit. Looks like a bit. What the fuck am I talking about? Alright, moving on. Nice. You really can't beat when the monster just straight up dies off the bat. Like, that is just one more thing I don't have to worry about. Alright, Marin. Well, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, damn, that serpent went down faster than I thought it would. Nice. We could have cut that pretty close, but I think we nailed it. Alright, it was a rank 4 monster match. You don't have to blow smoke up my ass like that. 4 women? I was entirely unprepared for 4 women. They heard about my giant testosterone clit, and we're like, huh? Is that a joke? 4,000 golden coins. Neat. Nice. Alright, now that we have all of these items, let's use some of them, huh? Wouldn't be a comic fire stream without fetish talk. Alright, I want to... I was gonna say I want to pump up Philip. Yeah, let's pump up Philip. I'm not gonna keep Philip as a monster master for too long. Like, I am gonna swapsies. 5 guys, what I'm gonna do isn't gonna require much in the way of MP, so I'm gonna keep that as is. So yeah, honestly, let's just pump KFC Philip up. Just so we can have a lot more of what we need. Get more wild sides out the gate. Your defense is looking a little low, my friend. Well, those seeds were a gosh dang waste. Feel free to moan if you can't finish it. Feel free to moan if you can't finish. Just enjoy yourself, buddy. It's whatever. Okay. On to Baharata. Or rather, the cave north of it. Boop. I do remember the first time I played this remake, this isn't the way you go anyway. Oh, don't I look the fool? I was gonna be like, yeah, like, I can't imagine, like, yeah, you just had to go here, and it's like, oh, never mind, I was entirely right. Ignore me. It's a comic doesn't know what the hell they're talking about episode. Five guys steal some drugs. There we go, there's a bridge. Build a bridge and get over it, haha. What was it, talk to the hand because the face ain't listening? I never heard that second part. Like, I always heard, talk to the hand, but, like, no one ever said the rest of it. I remember there was a girl in my class in elementary school who was mean to me. But, like, later I learned it was just, like, she, like, outright said, like, yeah, like, I've liked you for a long time, and I had no clue how to deal with it, so I just took it out on you. I'm like, oh, well, that's okay, then. But, you know, I didn't like her, because she was mean to me for a while, so that never happened. But, I remember, like, one thing she had with, like, a friend where, like, she would say something, like, bitchy, and then, like... You know how, like, in, like, teen dramas or whatever, like, the mean girls, like, have, like, a catchphrase or something they say? Like, they, like, give their sassy catchphrase and they walk off and then, like, the music plays and the scene goes to the next thing. Well, she would do that, too. Like, she would say something catty or bitch and they'd be like, ha, fish to fry, and then snap sassily and then walk off. And I remember I heard that once and, like, even me at, like, 8, I'm like, what the fuck did I just hear? But, like, clearly, like, it left an impression, so, like, I can't tell if it was, like, actually genius or not. Like, clearly, like, the whole point of a catchphrase is to be memorable, right? And the fact that I remember it 22 years later has to count for something. Nice. Well, now that we have Padfoot, here's the rest of the game where you just spam Padfoot and then it doesn't last very long, so then you have to activate it again. Alright, there's a secret bitch right here. It is just like when Blue says smell you later. It is just like Blue says smell you later. Yeah, he's the catty bitch. Gamers, we got a mushroom. Mush. Do you think, like, you could, like, slice just a bit of mush off and, like, fry it and it would be delicious? Okay, straight west from entrance. 1, 2, a 3. You're right, it was Dunmeshi. Look, it's Lecter. Well, this game sure loves its tongues, huh? They're speaking in, dare I say it, tongues. Yeah, everyone knows purple mushrooms get you fucked up. Who wants to come to my house and eat destroying angels together? Will I get in trouble for even joking about that? God, Edie, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I don't miss high school, man. I love how just, like, puberty just makes kids fucking morons. Like... all of your problems, like... First off, if anyone's, like, really in their early 20s, I feel like you can use this, too. Literal communication is literally the problem to... literally the answer to every problem. Just fucking communicate, and every problem you have will go away. Unless, like, you know, you're at work and then someone's just being a stupid dumbass for no reason and HR won't get involved. To which I say, if you can't grow out of high school, maybe you shouldn't have an office job. You're a full-grown adult. Act like it. Uh-oh! The treasure chest was... Jesus. I think they're weak to zap. It's too tall and they couldn't reach me. I have an embarrassing story about my first kiss. My first kiss, I was 16. And, we started kissing, obviously. And I think what I must have felt was probably her teeth, but I assumed it was her tongue. So, like, I immediately go for tongue. And, like, looking back, I'm like, my fucking thinking about that makes my skin crawl. I'm like, oh, God. That's embarrassing. But, you know, she was into it, so. She's the one I said that, like, basically molested me in a Sears. So, if anyone remembers that story. Which, out of context, is still a really funny thing to say, but... I'm gonna turn my... Oh, the cats are getting scared by the fireworks now. It's okay, buddy. He just went under my bed. He only does that when he's, like, really upset. Or if I put the vacuum on, so, you know, whatever. Here's the thing about your first kiss. It only happens once. I was trying to, like, come up with something, like, dumb, but, like, objectively true. Boy, Five Guys sure steals a lot of iron lances. Like, how do you intend to pay for these burgers and fries, sir? Well, just, like, put a giant spear on the table. How many will these get me? And they're like, I don't know, a small fry and a drink. Okay. There used to be, like, one commercial for, like, it was, like, a toothpaste ad, and it was, like, the average American has 8 first kisses, and, like, we're like, well, no, I think they have 1. Does anyone else want this helmet? Iron helmet, iron helmet. Oh, you could have been upgrading this for a while. Put him some hardwood headwear. Here's the thing about your first kiss. Objectively, you've had no chance to practice. So get really nervous about it, because you're gonna fuck it up, and it'll be so embarrassing. Naked men. I have sizzle. What am I doing? Hello, Space Boy! Oh, sizzle's not happening anymore. Oh! Good job, Whopper. I think that's what the commercial was going for, Brad. It was like, yeah, like, you'll probably have 8 first dates. You might not. Whatever. Don't think too hard about it. That's one line I've been meaning to, like, work into one of my stories or games. It was like, don't think about it too hard or you'll start crying. And I'm like, I feel like if I, like... A lot of the lines that I write, I feel like if I wrote that... If I read it anywhere else, I'd be like, oh, that's not good. And that's why I don't do any writing. That's why I've been sitting on Rose Gold Heart just about finished for a year now and haven't done anything with it. Well, that one's also just because James and I were doing the troubleshooting and just in general, like, we were running into a lot of problems and I think we both got kind of burned out. But it's okay. I'm learning to embrace. After playing Deltarune Chapter 4, I've determined it's actually fine if I'm cringe. If getting the story out is more important than, you know, sanitizing it for an audience that may or may not even exist. Well, James was blind during the testing process of Rose Gold Heart. We have a thing where, well, not we have a thing, the Pokemon Essentials has a thing where you can make the screen much, much bigger, so James can witness what's actually occurring. I used to be more confident in my writing. I got very shaken for some reason recently, and I haven't really been able to get myself out of it. I think, and ultimately, I just think it's, I'm focusing too hard on perfection, so I just need to Actually, just knuckle down and right. Yeah, the trick with relationships is, to not take advice from me. Because, well, I mean, objectively, you probably should, because I've been in a committed relationship for 8 years now. And we've only had a handful of fights. So yeah, apparently, if you want to listen to me the trick, DM someone on Twitter and then just be perfect for each other or something. Just get it right the first time. Remember, viewers, if you never fuck up, you're good. If nothing ever goes wrong, everything will go right. I mean, we had a couple tiffs in, like, 2020, but I don't want to get into that. I think a lot of it just comes from...
Oh, here to join the gang, are ya? The boss ain't here, so...
F off.
Who the heck are you? Well, we can't have that now, can we? Come here, you!
Aw, hell. I've got 4 people clamoring for my affection. Ugh, and prom's tomorrow. Yeah, it's like one VTuber is just like, yeah, men are easy, just be nice to them. Yeah, that was not a good time to be alive. I was gonna go deeper into that, but let me save that. Let me save anything deeper for another drunk shiny hunting stream where I spill way too much of my guts, huh? Let me keep a little mystery. You didn't see it, but I was winking there, surreptitiously, as if I was a seductive, femme fatale. Haha, what if the femme fatale was stinky and she was the femme fartale? Yeah! I, like, imagine at that moment, like, I did that thing where, like, I jump up and clack my heels together.
Help! Somebody help me!
Shut up, woman, I see a barrel. Say that again? Oh, we didn't get to hear that. Oh, whatever. How you doing, man?
Please, there is a lever on the wall over there that will be opening this door.
That's fucked up, I didn't even put them together.
Quickly.
Force femme fatale.
My most beautiful darling.
Oh, Gobble, my most dearly beloved beloved. Now we may return home together at last.
Oh, this is just like the Big Bang Theory.
Indeed we may, my love. Come, let us leave right now, this instant.
I sure hope we don't run into the guy who kidnapped us on the way out. That'd sure suck.
Thank you, brave hero.
But certainly that wouldn't happen, right? Well... Evie, remember,
You didn't think I'd let you get away that easily.
he's got a new hood. It's pink because it's stained with the blood of his enemies, who all happen to be from Danganronpa.
Brave hero, save us!
Do more for me.
This is awful. I care nothing for myself, but you must be saving my beloved.
Hey? Oh, I don't remember kidnapping no... Hang about.
Yeah, Evie, if you want this to work, you defeat Robin Hood in front of your boo thing. She'll be bouncing upon you in no time.
Not you, a bleeding gang. I can't get rid of you, can I? Well, you ain't gonna beat me twice.
I might beat you twice. It's possible. I don't want to get, like, too cocky about it, but there's a non-zero chance. Ah, damn it. That's about what I would have done. Robin Hood. Ooh, 5 guys, don't die on me now. I need you to mid-heal. 5 guys, I would like you to Sandstorm. Let's get Kabuff going. Let's attack Attacker. Wonderful. Hey, that did work. Okay, thanks. Well, that's good at least. Okay, that didn't... Okay, fuck this, man. Alright, what else do we have? Let's, we can kill them instantly. Let's see if we can get that going. Another Kabuff, and let's just keep doing the pile-on. Hey! Stop doing that. That's mean. Robin Hood is no longer... Alright, fuck this. Let's get some sizzling going. Stay paralyzed, please. Get another sizzle. I mean, they resisted, but, like... You really can't go wrong with the AoE, the spread damage. It's like twirling her finger in her hand. She's like, oh my god, you beat Robin Hood. That's so fucking hot. And then she, like, hugs you. With, like, her vagina. Yep. Nice. I think he's weak to fire. I ought to just use Flame Slash. See if I can get Shocking Slash to connect again, because that would be awesome. Well, connected. It just didn't do anything interesting. Yeah, we don't need to worry too hard. I think I can just go full DPS on this round. Beautiful! I like his little upskirt, because I can see his testicles. Wonderful!
I've beaten a bleeding kin. You're my bleeding nemesis, you are. Please, I'm begging you, spare me. I'll turn me life around. I'll go straight, I promise. Just let me go, please.
That's why I waited until after Pride Month to do this, because, like, having to, like, force straight this guy would be too tragic. Oh, well, I guess I don't have a choice.
Cheers, ears. Be lucky, eh? Ta-da!
Now, I know this is the last time you ever fight him in the originals, but I'm willing to bet there's probably a third one in here.
Thank you. Thank you once again so very, very much. I am indebted to you for as long as I shall live. Longer. Finally, it is time to return home.
Yes, my dearest darling.
You must come back to Baharata and see us sometime, yes? Goodbye, Savior.
Goodbye forever. He pulls out a gun. He pulls out the gunch. He pulls out. Oh, dearest tonight. No. They sound almost... That's what I'm saying. It's like when the old man does it, he sounds like he's, like, wheezing in a way that, like... It's like... You can't... His heart's giving out doing this racist accent.
Namaste, and welcome to the Emporium of Spices. Hooray! But it is you, Savior G.
Thanks for calling me G, bro.
It is I, Gopal Gupta. I am still most thoroughly in your debt for all that you have done. Are you here in search of black pepper, perhaps? Then allow me to get you some right away.
Buddy, you know if you go like 5 feet to the left, you can get a whole ship for this thing?
Hooray! I am most sorry for this, but we have no black pepper.
Fuck!
However, Do not look so glum. There is a trader we do business with who always has some to hand. You should be able to find him in All Trades Abbey to the north. Tell him Gopal sent you. Oh, Savior Ji, please. I could not be taking any reward from you for this. The fact you have saved my best beloved...
For what? You didn't give me anything.
Now, it will take a little while to reach All Trades Abbey. First, cross the bridge close to Baharata before making your way north towards the mountains. Eventually, the Abbey will come into view. Best of luck, and thank you for everything you have done, Savior Ji.
I think in the original versions, you just get the pepper here, and, like, they never push you to go to all trades. Eevee! I can only assume it might have ended with a W. I assume. I don't know what else, Would you hang out at all trades? Honestly, yeah. If a priest could come to, like, give me a job right now, I would do it. It would... I mean, if I did that in real life, it would probably be, you know, church janitor, but... The male rats that somehow gave birth. There's a joke here, I know it, and I do not know what it is. I do not know what I can do there. What if it was Savior P and you're... Wow, look, a woman with pink hair. And pronouns, no less. Yeah, no, I figured it was an actual news article and I was like trying to add my own spin to it, but alas, there was no spin to add. They did not try to give me the job, but, blessedly, God blessedly, they were the only people to actually respond with a rejection email instead of just ghosting me. So you know what, cool, the fundamentalist evangelical church is the only one that actually was good here. There's like a lot of stuff for like straight up like fascist shit around here. It's like, oh, like I could work at One America News. I'm like, no, that's okay actually. I don't want to do that actually. I don't need money that bad. I remember one of my film professors, who had a doctorate, so it wasn't just some blowhard. But he was just like, yeah, I remember one time I was working at a news station, and I'd been there for a few years, and they're like, hey, we need you to do a piece in support of, I think it was George Bush, Jr., you know, 2004 era. And he was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. He's like, well, yeah, you are. And he's like, okay, cool. I've got 2 weeks of vacation time. I'm gonna go take that. Also, I'm putting my 2 weeks in. And he just walked out and just like, fuck it. And then he started working at the college. I'm like, damn, that's fucking epic. Holy shit, it's All Trades Abbey. Would you name your... How would you feel if that nun there was named Abigail and she referred to herself as All Trades Abbey? Yeah, Epic got commissioned to work for George Bush, and they were like, haha, fuck off. Yeah, I thought it was the firework finale earlier, but no, the fireworks are still going strong. Oh, give me that Gustarang. Is that still good for KFC? I actually, yeah, hold up, I want the Gustarang. I am gonna swap Philip off of Monster Masher here. But I do want to give the next Monster Masher, or Monster Tamer Wrangler. Fuck! They change the name of everything like every 4 goddamn seconds. I can never tell what's going on. Oh, those are pretty cheap. Let's grab a few of these. There was one, like, Looney Tune... Yeah, Looney Tunes. Is it Looney Tunes? Bugs Bunny is Looney Tunes. Yeah, Bugs Bunny is Looney Tunes. There's a Looney Tunes YouTube poop I was watching once. And, like, Daffy Duck, like, was just like, listen, bud. And as he said that, he, like, a bottle of Budweiser came up on screen for, like, 1 frame. And I laughed really hard at that. I have it on good authority that that's really not how it works. Except didn't, like, there was, like, that news story recently of, like, that guy who was, like, injected himself with snake venom. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna become immune to snake venom. And then it turns out his blood is just, like, producing, like, an anti-venom that's just, like, straight up better than anything that anyone's ever made. So, like, it did work. Like, objectively, everything he did was right. That's not a news story I would tell people. It's like, oh, here, try it. You'll be the talk of the town. Looney Goons was already a joke Oni Plays did with Foghorn Leghorn Gooning. Like, here, I'll do Foghorn Leghorn Gooning. Ugh. And like, it just didn't sound anything like it. I can even change your voice. I'll stick my scissors down your throat and, like, hit your vocal cords, and you'll get a rasp. You'll get a vocal fry. But yeah, you can change your appearance here, which I think is cool. I think you can also change, like, characters' names here now. Like, all Trade's got a good buff. Everyone loves All Trades. HRT for 25 gold. Where do I sign up? The answer is All Trades happy. I mean, do we want to rename anyone? Like, every stream we just come up with a new gimmick for the entire party. Like, DuckTales, for the love of Christ! Stop changing my fucking identity!
Why, yes. I do supply a merchant in Baharata with black pepper from time to time. But what business is that of yours?
What accent is this?
Oh, are you a friend of Gopal's? Oh, then you are a friend of mine as well. I'll give you as much pepper as you need. Here you go. I hope it's to your liking.
You can have as much as you want. A single pinch. Don't spend it all in one place. Northern British. Well, like Smack Barn Pay Wet?
Metal slimes, yes.
Sorry. Alright, I need to look up what, Alright, because everyone's about level 20. In this one, it's a good idea to change pretty frequently. It's a good idea to change them pretty frequently, because, like, you level up fast, and, like, the level cap is so much higher, and, like, the penalty isn't too intense now. And you level up pretty quick, so, I think it's a good idea. I wonder what that said in Japanese. Okay. I get it. Okay, so I need to check Dragon Quest DQ3 HD-2D Thief skills. No, I don't care about the personality. Padfoot, Hypno Whip, Persecutor. Alright, so it's got... Thief has 3 more skills that I want, but it's fine. We can wait on them. So, let's take a look at Mage before I continue on. Because I do want to swap my Mage out, too. We're not going to go for the Sage yet. I want to save that for later. Alright, let's see. Oh, no. I'm going to hold off on the Mage, actually, because we're going to get some great skills really soon. Let's see, because next up will be Crackle, and then Oomph, and then Boom, then Bounce, and then TikTok. Basically, like, every... Is that the finale? Yeah, we're gonna get a good spree of good skills coming up, so I think I'm gonna hold off on reclassing the Mage just yet. Oh, I need to get to level 20 before I can... I forgot. Frivolous Flibbertigibbet? Okay, so then the only thing that needs to change is I'll change my Thief. You got that oomph, that crackle. That she should not have that crackle. I need me a bad bitch that's 70 who fucking goes like in like agony when she's bouncing on it. Okay, so well then objectively I should just hold on until because if I'm gonna keep the Mage the same, I still need to keep a Monster Wrangler. I'm gonna save this for next time actually. Hell, I think it might be a good idea if I made everyone a thief right now and just tried going for metal slimes, because apparently there's like a good item you can get from it. Need me a bad bitch that's 70 and throws her spine out every time I give her the dick. Need a bad bitch that when I spread her pussy it goes with a little cloud of dust. I'm gonna stop now. Need me a bad bitch that doesn't say any of this. Okay, back to where this monster guide was. You... northeast side of All Trades Abbey, there should be a heel slime. Saints, go riding. Slimin'. It's not a heel slime, sorry, that was just a regular slime. Well, how was I supposed to know? Nice. Okay, what's next with that? Secret spot far southeast of All Trades Abbey. Define... I bet it's that thing. I bet it's that Hawk Tua. Spit on that thing. Remember when that was the biggest thing in the world and she's just gone? She did that crypto rug pull and then just like completely vanished off the face of the earth. Honestly, more power to her. I think that's really funny. They'll never make me hate you, Hawk Tua woman. 5 guys cast crypto rug pull. You see the prices of their hamburgers? They're already pulling a rug of some variety. Did she get a movie? Hawk 2 the movie? I know that's not what it would be, but could you imagine? Would you guys watch Hawk 2 the movie? What would it be about? Who cares? Would you watch it? I'm imagining it's like a Marvel movie, right? Like, that's the vibe I get just from the title. It's like Captain Hawk. But her real name is like Tua Leah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I could... I wish that I wasn't so averse to grifting, because doing a crypto rug pull, especially now that I can't really get in trouble for it, sounds fucking awesome. Imagine making a whole bunch of money off of people gambling. I mean, that's just what casinos are, but... I need to adjust the party layout. All my dudes are so fragile. Alright, I was told there'd be a secret spot. Is it that? Do you think that's the secret spot? Yes, wonderful. Like, you know, like in Borderlands 4, there's gonna be a gun that's called, like, the Hawk-2A. Percival! Percival. If we head a little further up, we can get to a new town. We'll start doing all the ship crap later. Yeah, Randy Pitchford's biggest magic trick was somehow getting away with having a USB full of apparently underage porn and getting away with it. I've always heard it was underage. I'm guessing it must have just... Because there's no way that, like, you could get away with that, right? Like, with evidence that clear-cut. He's not Trump rich. He doesn't have that level of influence to get away with that. I'm guessing it had to be, like, barely legal. Yeah, no, oh! Don't like that. Maybe I should take those guys seriously. That's a lot of experience, gosh dang. KFC Phillip, you've learned Holy Protection. No, you've learned nothing. Boy, those fireworks are still going, huh? I thought, oh boy, here's the finale, like, 4 times now. It is really funny, like, you go back and, like, listen to media that ever referred to, like, the act of, like, hawking a loogie as, like a Hawk Tua based noise, like, Weird Al's parody of Hot in Here, It Smells Rotten Here. Where, like, the last one is like, it makes me want to pee you, it makes me want to hawk Tua. Like, you go back and, like, look at that, and, like, all the comments are like, I can't fucking stand it anymore, bro. I think it's funny just because, like, how old things get recontextualized like that. I think that's really interesting. I feel like this is like a Ligma joke coming about. You playing me, Epic? Nice. I do wonder what's the point of, like... Well, I guess it's just, like, world building. I was like, what's the point of having, like, at this point of the game, like, a drop of just copper swords? But, like, it's supposed to be things that adventurers dropped. Stands to reason that they're not all going to drop amazingly good things. What's sloppin' these? Ah! To get to the other side. I need to run through Kingdom Hearts 2 again. I've never gone through Final Mix. I did, you know, wink wink nudge nudge, download it, and I played, it was like, oh, you can play it at 120 frames per second. I'm like, that sounds cool. And, like, I started doing that, and, like, when the second the action started going when Sora was on screen, I was like, oh! Like, this is too much. The human mind was not, the human eye was not meant to see it go this fast. It was, like, immediate motion sickness. Going out into the forest and get, oh, that's a lot of dragons. How do I want to handle this? Get the F out of here. Well, one of them's gone. I do think it would be real... Ooh. Oh. Buzzy. I do think it would be real... Well, I don't know. I was gonna say it would be funny to, like, play a game, like, do a Let's Play of a game that, like, is usually in high FPS at low FPS. But, isn't that just like watching, like, any, like, kid with, like, a weak laptop trying to, like, stream a game? I don't think, low FPS is necessary. Uh-oh. God, you son of a bitch! Fuck off. Now I have to go all the way back to fucking Middenhall. You asshole. Not Middenhall. Eliahan. You stinky shithead. Especially because I do have to keep... Now I just have to, like, go forward to the town. Ah, fuck it. I'll just put Padfoot on. Hey! A free Oh, no. What? Okay. What? I can't sound disappointed about that now because I just complained. But I can't help but feeling that's a little past QOL and just into straight up, like, why is the spell in the game now? I don't know, at this point, man, like, you don't even get Final Fantasy in your Kingdom Hearts anymore. Which sucks, because, like, by the time 3 rolls around, the Disney stuff is so clearly the worst part of the game. Like, I don't necessarily think the Final Fantasy stuff would have saved 3, but, like, man, I was so tired of that game by the end of it. For as hyped as I was for 3, by the time I got to the Pirates of the Caribbean world, I genuinely was like, I don't know if I want to finish this, man. I'm trying to get KFC Philip to blow my bush.
Friend Pirit Vishnik.
I'm fucking Russian.
Many moons that passed since your last came.
Hey.
Wait.
Oh.
What is occurred?
That's I like 2's Disney Worlds a lot because, like, A, you go there and then you come back as the game goes on. It's like, whoa, things changed. Like, it felt really cool, but, like, 3, it's like worlds are really long and you only ever go there once. And then a lot of the things like Tangled or Frozen, it's like you're just watching the same movie, but a little bit uglier, and Sora's in the background now.
This is not friend Pirit Vishnik. Look very much like him. but there is pittance of difference.
I come from old country to yell at women.
Yes, I see resemblance very clear.
Get away from me, Dimitri.
Please, take my apology. Father's eyesight is not in old way of being.
Forgive me, kind visitor. I hope you have restorative time in our village.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was not very good, Peredvishnik. You can play Chain of Memories, it's okay. Ortega, my cousin, let us go bowling.
I'm gonna do this voice for way longer than is gonna be necessary. Like, no one's gonna think this is funny by the time I'm done with it. Just
I can feel my heart stopping. My medication or a gun, bring me one or the other. Mamek isn't here right now. She went back to old country to do Let's Plays.
I got a glitch here where I got stuck behind this barrel for a second and, like, it wouldn't move. And my character started, like, twitching past the fence line before it shot me out over here. I wish Elon Musk didn't fuck Twitter up so I could have shared it and posted it on Twitter. But no, it's okay. Whatever. That it is the, yeah, you know what? That is just the Zach Hadel voice. I enjoyed Birth by Sleep a lot. I thought that was a lot of fun. Like building, like grinding up the skills and like putting them together and sometimes getting like cool new skills out of it. I thought that shit rocked.
I can use the NSO app. Oh, I forgot about the NSO app. Get me my fucking apples. Peredvishnik. I crave apple juice. I'm so fucking hungry for apple juice. If you want my son, he's at this store buying porn for the whole family to enjoy. You haven't truly bonded with your family until you've all watched Busty Sluts 5 on the family CRT.
I've heard Recoded was like good on a gameplay front, just kind of inessential story-wise. I cannot state an opinion because it is really it's the Kingdom Hearts I know the least about. I've never played it and I never bothered watching the cutscene movie.
Every Tuesday we get together as a village with the projector and look at BPW porn. We don't have the food to be able to eat that much, so sometimes we watch the fat women porn to just feel like, this is what it must be like to have food. My son, I can't feel my vagina or taint anymore. I'm trans mask and couldn't afford bottom surgery.
Is this still funny? Is anyone still laughing at this? Was anyone ever laughing at this? Let's get the ice shield for Philip. I mean, Ed. Fuck.
Have you ever shit before? It made me lol. This is your father's helmet, you little Why is there a woman?
I'm just saying shit now. Kingdom Hearts is a very good series. I like Kingdom Hearts a lot. That's why I shit on 3 so hard, is because it was... The gameplay is like, it's fine. I don't think it like really evolves enough from 2. But it's the fact that like you have this story that spans like 20 years of games and you kind of just like abridge the finale that hard. That's really my big ick with 2. Actually, I don't really like a lot of 3. I don't really like that. All right, what next? Northeast Pier in Myrrh. I need it to be effing nighttime. Oh, gonna sneeze. Ugh, I didn't sneeze, but I did yawn.
There's no reason to be patriotic. Back in old country, I could transition. I should have stayed in old country. I tried to transition now. The doctor tells me to go back to Kenya, and I'm not even from Kenya.
I think it's just turn by turn with, like, timed commands. That's always the thing I see with, like, Expedition 33 when people are like, oh, it's like Paper Mario. And I'm like, it looks a lot closer to, like, Legend of Dragoon. Gosh, fellas, we gotta find Cloud and Tifa before Sephiroth has a threesome. That's our threesome, Sora.
What about me, Goofy?
The eternal classic that James said. It's like, I'm gonna notch your cloaca, Donald. There was context, I swear.
We are a bunch of old Russian men jerking off to old memories of big, strong men. Lol. What about you, Donald? It is me, Goofy. Goofy Duck.
Dude, duck sex is fucked. I mean, well, yes, but you know. It's like the duck penises like shoot out like they're spring loaded. And then in addition to that, female ducks have evolved like corkscrew vaginas. So it's like you have like a 1 in 4 shot that you get in the right one. So it's just like all duck all duck sex is just non-consensual. It's fucked. I got sent a DM from Spaceboy. Let's take a look-see. Wow. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, Kingdom Hearts rocks. Don't worry, Riku! I'll help you keep Ansem from using your body! It's the first time I think I've ever tried doing a Mickey Mouse voice. No, that's not true. Remember when we used to watch a bunch of machinima back in middle school? I think we did a Mickey Mouse voice in those. That's the thing I always like try to like say in streams. I'm like, you guys remember machinima? Not the channel, just like the concept of machinima.
My remorse continue for thinking you were friend Peredvishnik.
Hey, come here, let us watch Halo Machinima together. Drink from the ceremonial cup and watch Squad 68 with me.
This would please me very much. Without friend Peredvishnik, there is no more.
No more what?
When Petya was insignificant child.
I did not care for my gay son. I meant as in lame. I'm from old country, you understand?
Grandfather, man who is wearing strange helmet collapsing outside.
Yoi, you must summon your father.
I will.
Use the yokai watch, my boy.
Oh, I should... That's what I should do with my Vita. I should get Undertale on it. I did the thing where you get a bunch of free games. I bought a bunch of Vita games. I'm never... Sony owes me for that shit, man.
Back in land of lively now. No, stable is best. Rest is medicine for you now.
Into the horses with you.
Speaks of truth. Stay on our village until you are right in the rain.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I know. The Vita's super easy to hack. I've already done it with mine. I downloaded a bunch of stuff, and I was thinking about what else I wanted, and I should definitely get Undertale on it. Because I've been wanting to play Undertale again recently.
Was still unhealed. Monster came to Moor.
He came to murder us.
Even so, friend Piridvishnik stood to beast and maintained village's dignity.
The village is high in this. No,
This is story
sorry.
of why we are in bond to friend Piridvishnik.
Isn't that fucked? Undertale has existed for nearly 10 years. Yes, we are working on Yokai Watch 3 in August. That's coming back this year, I promise.
Hello to you. I am Petya. You have appearance of traveler.
I look like I am 20, but I sound like I am 4.
From Aliahan? Then might know friend Piridvishnik. Is this name one you know? He is great man who traveled here from mysterious village Aliahan. So great. He once helped unfortunate boy like me.
Poor unfortunate boys. Evie, Frisk is a they, them. I like that these monsters are here. I think these guys were introduced in 6, weren't they?
With haste, save children.
What is happening?
No, Sans Undertale does not actually have a last name. It's just a fandom joke. It'd be kind of like the same, like if you called like the Persona 5 protagonist Joker Persona 5.
Yoy, your wound's still opened wide, and you cannot fight alone.
Watch me, Russian.
Not yours.
God, it sounds like out of Final Fantasy 16. This rocks. I'm here too!
Vishnik, do wounds trouble you?
In general, yeah.
Splendid fighting.
Piridvishnik, you are hero truly.
Accidental enbyphobia.
Hardly.
While after, friend Piridvishnik departed. And that was last we watched him. So long. Even had time for repairing his disremembered helm. If you collide onto him in travels, please tell him everyone here is very aware of his absence.
I'm sure we'll never run into a man like that. I don't hang out with Russians.
Yoy, I should reveal I hear everything you say to Petya.
Like in general?
My surprise was great
Everything?
to know you originate of Kingdom Aliahan. Because keeper of this helmet, Piridvishnik, have same origin.
Parent dick.
Actually, I have favor to entrust on you. Could redeliver this to Piridvishnik?
Sure.
Accept? Thank you. Piridvishnik say he have wife and child reside in Aliahan.
Yeah, and I have an eBay account that could use a nice shiny metal helmet.
Child must be aged same like you now. Any juvenile ones like you in Aliahan may be property of Piridvishnik.
Could help in searching him.
I'll be taking that. Yay! We've got Daddy's helmet. Let's put it on our head. That's a pretty good upgrade. I wonder what my dear mother would have to say that I'm wearing her deceased husband's helmet. It's like, hey mom, look, I'm Dad! And she's just like violently sobbing. Like, oh! My husband, Ortega Aliahan, is dead.
Welcome home, dear. Why, you certainly look the
His
part.
skull is still in.
Let your mother have a
I'm a Cubone now.
Oh my.
That helmet is like twice the size of her entire head.
I could never forget that helmet. Even if I tried.
He wore it the night you were conceived.
It's still crystal clear in my memory, you know? The day your father's friends gave it to him for his journey.
John Ortega? Wouldn't it be like Juan Ortega?
Morning. Gosh, he must be bumbling.
We know it's not much, but we got him a little something.
He got him this expensive metal helmet.
This is quite the helm indeed. I can still see it. The fire in his eyes when he first donned that helmet. But just look at it now, covered in scratches. Poor Ortega must have gone through so much.
Poor Ortega.
Still, thank you for showing it to me. You should keep a hold of it. It's what your father would have wanted. I mean it. I don't need his helm when I've already got so many wonderful memories.
Cope! No takesy backsies!
I imagine you'll need something to keep your head out of harm's way on your travels. Now, how about we lighten the mood with some food? I'll make us something extra special.
If I was the next door neighbor, I would just wear a shirt constantly that says, I heart hot Australian moms. And just, like, make everyone really uncomfortable. Is this a... That's not a noose. Okay. But like, come on, right? I'm like, yo, can we just hang these up in town? That's... I don't know about that. Okay. What next, then? Oh yeah, I want to go back to all trades. Let's do one more dungeon before we call it. See if we can't make this like a 4-hour stream. Farewell, son. I'm fucking Australian, you understand? Alright, Evie, I misread that as certified MILF racist. And I was like, what, like a racist who's a... Slime. Oh shit, it stayed. Everyone be cool. Everyone be cool. Fuck! Got my ass kicked by a beast for nothing. Comic, would you eat food? No? You fucking kidding me? What kind of question is that? Fuck you. Never eat food. Who the hell do you think I am? Who in the gosh dang heck do you think I am? You know, you're allowed to bring a lighter into the zoo and hurt the monkeys with it. Oh, that was a lot of day. Ah, suck it! Gargle upon it, jackass! Racist against women who have... Fuck off, breeder! Breeder with the hard R. Hey, crackle and oomph. Not bad. She's got she got lung crack. No, it was chest crackles. I've been watching a lot of ER. I watched, well, I didn't watch season 15. We'll get back to that, but... basically this year has just been watching all of ER seasons 1 through 14. And, here's the cool thing, viewers. If you ever intend to watch ER, just stop after season 8. It doesn't get better. But that makes it sound like it was bad. Seasons 1 through 8 are great, and then it immediately falls off a cliff and never recovers. Woman. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. call your mama highway the way I ride her all night long. Sorry. Guys, Five Guys can buy cigarettes now. Oh, Snoop, they're jazz cigarettes. Jizz cigarettes? Be nice to me. Fuck you, farthead. The Jizzerettes sound like they would be like a... Like a crime-fighting, like, stripper gang. It's like porn stars that fight evil. Yeah, it's like a magical girl anime, but it's like they're porn stars. Right? Is this something? Am I onto something here? You can tell me if I'm not. I won't be upset. I guess no one wants the suit. Everyone be cool, there's a bunch of fucking beacons. Okay, never mind. Wow. Well, Jizzarella's their leader. It's like bimbo-fied Cinderella. Hey. Fantastic! How would you feel like if you fed your cat and it was like, fantastic! Every time with that same voice. Well, my viewer, you'd have a parrot. I need to heal myself. Jizabel. Well, the Jizzerettes are like a group. We can have Jizabel, we can have Jizzarella. We can have, like, Jizzica and the Valley of the Wind. I was gonna say anything anyone's J.O. de Nausicaa. I'm like, of course. What kind of stupid fucking question is that? Oh wow, is the woman protagonist from one of the most famous anime movies of all time ever been the object of someone's lust? Oh, I wonder. Jizz Franiel. Who are they fighting? Just people. Just a general nuisance. Fuck them. As in, disregard them. Alright, so we got the Jizzerettes. Had to fight the absent. Let's make like a YouTuber cartoon. We can call it like the Fuckheads, right? That's clever. Like, haha, look at that! You named it something stupid. That's real fucking funny. I'm like, yes, it is. The Ram Riders. Those damn Quakers and their oats. Ugh. I got me quaking in my boots. They got me quaking in my oats. Who else up quaking they oats? Nice. Please do not use wildfire. I said please! Yeah, get it on the merchandising rights to the Jizzerettes while you still can. This thing's it's gonna sell like hotcakes. DuckTales. Tales of daring do and cock fails. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Fortunately, it wasn't too bad. Let me use the D-pad for this. Oh, that's a lot of SERPs. Go the F to sleep. Okay, well, go the F to sleep permanent style, actually. I like the idea that the Jizzerettes are so successful that, they get an entire theme park based after them. Is there Yuri and Jizzeret? Yeah, like, you know that they're, like, focusing primarily on each other. They care not for men. They're like, the only relationship we need is with each other. Or something. I don't know. It's like a generic girl power thing that you could say there that would work. Okay. I remember the treasure in here kind of being a bitch to get to. I know at one point we have to, like, jump off of a rope. Ugh, big stretch. It's like Sailor... Yeah, it's Sailor Poon. That'll be, like, one of them. They'll be like, I'm Sailor Poon! And everyone's like, wow, no one came up with that before. Yeah, we have to have like a gender swap episode, and they're like the Dickerettes or something. They're just like what, you know, they call cigarettes in Britain. Like, that's just their name. The Fabulous Four. The Fab Four. It's just the Beatles! Yeah, the gender swap of the Jizzerettes are just the Beatles. And the Sweetles. Alright. Let's not commit to jumping yet. I actually think we have to... Let's not commit to jumping yet. Five Guys Attacks is the last thing my toilet hears before it gets just absolutely blasted with... Well, never mind. God damn, they're stealing a lot of seeds. Just like as they're dying, she's like, oh, jerk you off! Mine now, hee hee! Oops, stole your cum! Let's give it to Five Guys. Good levels. Good thinking. Go on then, be the strongest, be the bulkiest. Yeah, I need DuckTales to be LuckTales, actually. Let's not commit to jumping. Brad. More like sad. Sorry, that wasn't... really wasn't nice to laugh at, was it? Nice. Yeah, the Spanish dub of Jizzerettes, the El Jizzerettes. The French / Reddit dub, Les Jizzerettes. Now that we have the Hermes hat, what can we do with it? Who wants it? Oh god, can anyone even equip it that would actually use it? Yes! Okay. That is a lot of metal. There's no way in HE double hockey 6 we are getting that. I'm not even gonna try. I'm sure that clipped the mic something fierce, but god damn, that was good. Wait, so is the Jizz like a shonen anime? I was thinking it was like something cheesy like the Powerpuff Girls. Obviously not the same age range, but like calling attacks wasn't something I had in mind. Nice. Nice. I was really hoping you'd get another spell, but that's fine. Dead center. You found the gas station dick pill. Am I in the right area? Madoka Magic. This is Madoka Tragica, I'd say. Oh, I see. So it's like a pastiche of a shonen anime. It's self-aware. I could see this working. I think we're onto something here with the Jizzerettes. Nice. If I'm not mistaken. Yes! With that, we can turn someone into a sage, but we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that probably before we fight Baramos, because, like, since we're gonna switch job classes so much, like, my thing is once I get a couple more AoE spells, I want to turn Whopper into a priest. So with that, let's jump back to Portoga. Yeah, yeah, let's just make it a Big Bang thing. Fuck it, let's not even, like, have it be, like the Big Bang Theory. Let's just have this be a Big Bang Theory that just is called the Jizzerettes. Like, it's just a spin-off now. And it just is called the Jizzerettes. But it's, like, still the same characters in the same situation. I'm like, well, where does the Jizz come in? And they're like, actually. And then, like, he makes, like, a quip and he's like, Bazinga, and then everyone lulls. It's Hung Sheldon. I did it. I made something very funny. Alright, let's sell off all this shit I don't need anymore. Yeah, I don't need a bronze shield anymore. Get rid of all this crap. Give me money. Can't hold on to money to save my life anymore, so... You know what? Yeah, you're right. That is just two broke girls. Oh my god. I haven't thought about that show in years. Jesus. I'll keep the wizard staff just in case. Alright, is there anything that we want to chuck? It's good on the money, but no, I should probably keep that. Same with this. Alright, so don't sell the items. Is there any spare gear? Recovery ring. Whoa, no, we want to keep that. We don't need this. We can sell 4 iron lances. Yeah, all the things that we stole are just good. Don't need the iron helmet anymore. Don't need sparring suits. Alright, that'll put us up pretty good. The next big town we go to, we should be pretty good to at least get one good piece of kit. Alright. We are doing pretty good. This is about as far as I managed to get originally before stopping, so a lot of this is going to be pretty new to me. then I'll think about, like, how I want to handle jobs and stuff before the next stream. Okay, so I think now is as good a time as any to call it a stream. Thank you so very much for watching. So yeah, I definitely want to keep doing Dragon Quest III on Fridays. I feel like this is a good energy. I feel like we have a good group here. So yeah, that'll be great. At some point next week, either I might try Sunday or Monday, we'll see. I want to try doing 3 streams a week and kind of like get into like a good groove. But the next stream is definitely going to be Deltarune Chapter 3, so look forward to that. Should be early next week. Beyond that, I think we're good. I've said everything. I've said my piece, and I'm ready to rest my voice. I'm going to eat a couple baked goods and then probably go to sleep. I'm a little tired. So, thank you so very much for watching. Please enjoy your 3-day weekend, or if you work something that doesn't have a 3-day weekend, sucks for you, lol, teehee. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Take care, and I'll see you guys with Deltarune Chapter 3. Peace! How do I turn this off? Oh, there it is, duh.